We're live, Joey.
Are we live?
We are live.
I can't see we're live on the
delay,
screen.
Joey. We are live for the cup final. Joey doesn't even know that he's live.
We're here.
He doesn't even know what channel he's on. We're watching Chelsea. Can you hear us? Is the most important thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this moment to announce. No, I'm joking. No, we're all good. We're live. We're in. We're on. Yep. Sorry, we've had a few technical difficulties on the way here. Jamie, who very, very kindly has come down today from Podcast Room in Barnes and somewhere else. Barnes and Bromley.
Cheers.
He's come. He's been setting us up. He's learning. He's a good lad. He means well. Right, let's start this off. Let's get cracking. And listen, everyone in the chat, we will start reading out your chats. If you want to be prioritised, stick your super chats in. We'll get to them first. Let's start off with the team sheet. What are we saying? Have you looked at the team sheet yet?
I have just now.
It's the exact same as the Man City game.
Well, do you know what, mate? My favourite player of all time is starting on the right wing. So maybe left wing, actually. Sturbo. Should we talk about Sturbo first? Because he's in the team.
Is he the most, I don't want to use the word controversial, but is he the inclusion with the most doubt surrounding?
100%.
Because if you're a Sterling believer, you're going to look at this and you're going to say...
Stablever?
If you're a Stablever, you're going to look at this and you are... I've heard Joey's mic.
Mic is messed up.
Joey's mic's messed up.
Is it sound okay? Sometimes if the mic isn't working, refresh the stream. Sometimes it comes through.
Could you whack the mic volume down a tad for Joey's?
It sounding all right?
Eating the mic. What about if I'm a little bit further away? So right now, I've come a little bit further away from the mic. Let me know if this is okay or if it's bad. Go out of the room, Jamie, and listen to it, and then you might... It's peaking, that's all. Guys, I think
Mic's fine.
The mic's fine. Mic's fine. Brilliant.
We just needed to... Josh is quiet, right.
Okay, right.
Well, it sounds okay.
So...
Team sheet, Joey. Let's read it.
Team sheet. Go from the top.
Petrovic in goal.
Love it.
Gusto, Disassi, Colwell, Chilwell, Caicedo, Fernandes, Palmer, Gallagher, Sterling, Jackson.
Right, so let's start with the back line. Couldn't have gone any stronger than that.
I agree.
The only guy that could possibly feel like he's missed out there, and I don't think he would feel like this coming off the back of the injury layoff, but obviously Trevor Chalobah.
Yeah.
But apart from that, Gilchrist.
What about Thiago Silva? So is Thiago Silva on the bench?
He's not even on the bench, I don't think.
There you go. So he's not fit enough to make the bench then. I mean, mate, we've got a player here, Torrelan. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Never. we got G. 67 G.
No, never heard of him either.
Never heard of him, but don't worry, we got Mudryk on the bench. So
never heard of him.
So when Liverpool keep saying they've got loads of injuries, we've got quite a few injuries.
Mate, listen, the violins come out every time someone mentions Liverpool at the minute. They've got all these injuries. They've got a manager that's leaving. Let's remember as well, like, the manager wants to leave.
Yeah.
It's not, God forbid, nothing bad's happened.
No.
Not that we know of. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. Very, very excited. It is, of course, the first live stream. Let's read out some of the comments. So start getting your comments in, guys. I did see one a minute ago. They were a bit upset with me.
Why?
Well, I've not got a Chelsea shirt on.
Well, I agree, actually. And in fact, I've got 4 behind here that Joey could have. So just get naked, mate, if you don't mind.
I'll tell you what, right? We'll leave this one to the chat, right? Turn it up, I'm now hearing. They're just trying to wind me up. Right. Let's leave this to the chat and we'll see. I have got a Chelsea top on today. I'm going to give you a clue, right? Oscar, player that you spoke about the other day. I loved missing Oscar.
I absolutely fucking loved him.
He scored 2 goals at a match that I was at against Juventus. I think we actually drew the match 2-2.
Yeah.
And that has inspired this little number that I've got on today.
Oh, careful. Look at this.
Here we go.
Look at this.
Look at that. Gun show.
Oh, what year is that?
It's got to be 2013, I think.
Nice. That is a classic shirt. Bringing back some proper memories here. Now, the quiz is, Joey's looking at a few shirts behind him. You won't be able to see them on the chat, but you've got to get all of the years of those shirts.
Okay. Right. Can you do a little zoom out so the chat can see? Okay, so starting off, we have this one over here is 2012, the season we won the Champions League.
Yes.
This is obviously this season before the Infinite Athlete came on.
Yep.
This little auto glass number.
Look at the signatures on that, mate. Zola, Cudicini, Di Matteo, Stanic, Ballack.
Right. Well, you've just given it away because you've said Mario Stanic, which means it is 2000 and... Fly Emirates came in 2002, 2003, or was it the season before? I think that's 99, 2000.
I think it might be 2000, 2001.
And then this one's easy. That's 05, 06.
Easy. Centenary.
Hold on, we're not even on the camera now.
He's showing the shirt.
Oh, okay.
You can come back to us now, cameraman. You can come back. You can come back to us.
we're gonna start to read out a few of. We're getting the viewers up in here now, nearly 500. Is there anything they can do that increases the viewership on this?
Well, one, you can comment and say you love Joey Knight. That would be the first thing to do. So,
but that's not for viewers. That's just for my own ego.
That's just for your ego. Mm-hmm. Then I would say please like the stream. So
like the stream.
Like the stream.
Goes without saying, like the stream.
Subscribe to your channel if you haven't already.
Yep.
Which is just, again, obvious. I mean, they should all be subscribed anyway. And then basically send us some love. Share it with someone. Put it on Instagram. Put it on Twitter. Just share it out.
Right, remember, people, we will be reading out the super chats as priority. There's so many comments coming in that it's hard to get to all of them. But I did see one. Jack Thorpe. I got 50 on Liverpool to lift the trophy. Salah 1.5 shots on target. 1.5 Nunes shots on target. Well, Jack, you sound like you've got a gambling problem, my friend.
That's awkward. That's awkward, Jack, because when you see the team sheet, mate, you'll be in shit creek.
Yeah. Guys, the kickoff is tomorrow, okay? So there's no conspiracy why the kickoff's not on today. We've got the kickoff tomorrow. We're going to be talking all things cup fight. We've got some really good talking points on the kickoff tomorrow. I'm buzzing for those. Very, very excited for that show tomorrow.
I think, to be fair, mate, though, we'll be doing about an hour and a half about Chelsea winning, so
yeah,
we might not get to those topics.
Oh, yeah. I liked the stream yesterday. We'll do it again today, my friend. Can you up the overall volume? I don't know if it is, mate. These lot are good lads. I don't think.
Right. In the chat now, say volume good, volume not good, and then we'll go higher and lower. That sounds all right.
Nah, that volume sounds all right. I think you need to up your volume. Volume good. Thank you, Jake.
Thank
Dormer.
You. That's Jake. That's Jake.
Oh, brilliant. Good lad.
We're seeing Jurgen Klopp here, looking maybe a little bit teary-eyed. Maybe, I don't know, am I overthinking this? Looking up towards the stands?
I'm not bothered what
Just
Klopp
fuck him,
is,
is
to be
basically,
honest.
basically the shout.
Yeah, I'm not really that bothered about Klopp. Have we got any Liverpool fans in here?
Let's hope not.
Where are the Scousers at? Volume's good, thank you, guys.
Yes.
Just stop turning your heads away from the mic, Sam. Don't tell me what to do. Nah, I'm joking. You're a good lad. Thank you for your input, Sam. Joey, how do you feel that Nkunku hasn't started? Well, I think that Nkunku is the better option when it comes to Nkunku and Sterling. I think that Nkunku has shown in the glimpses we've seen of him so far this season that he is a lot more clinical. I think the stats would back that up heavily than Sterling. Even though obviously Sterling's got a lot of goals and assists contributions this season, I think that against Liverpool, on the opening day, Sterling was half decent. Against Liverpool at Anfield, he was non-existent. Can we be too scathing about that when no one was really existent? But then when I'm comparing him to Nkunku, who is the man that made a go out of nothing in that match?
He was, but then also he hasn't been fit, has he? He hasn't been fit enough.
Define fit.
He's good looking.
Yeah.
We know that he's good looking.
He's fit, yeah.
He's fit, but is he fit is the question.
Who would you say the best looking Chelsea
Conor
player
Gallagher.
Straight he's thought about that.
So.
He's thought about that already.
At night time.
Long and hard. He's thought about that long and hard.
Long and hard, mate.
Yeah. You were thinking about it for quite a while too,
he's
weren't you?
He's a pretty boy. I would have said Mudryk, but the abuse that I would have got would have been so horrendous.
I played one game for Epsom Eagles once. Yeah,
I'm interested to see how this links.
I played one game for Epsom Eagles. Come on as a sub, didn't get a sniff. Guess who Conor Gallagher played for when he was young?
Tell me.
Epsom Eagles.
No way.
Yeah. Cut from the same
were
cloth.
you best mates, or you're a bit older than him?
I know, no, I'm older than him.
You're quite a lot older than him.
20s. 20s. Early to mid to late 20s.
But people think you look really young, though, don't they? You usually get people saying you look quite young, don't you?
No. So we've had I had to have a bit of a counselling session with Josh earlier. I've had, there's a lot of bullies online. There's a lot of horrible people online. Luckily, you lot aren't as good. I'm going to tell you what, right? Let's settle this debate once and for all. Yeah. And don't put in silly answers. Guys, in the chat right now, how old am I? And I'll tell you why. I need your opinion on how old I am, because me and Brian did a video on Anthony Joshua against Ngannou, and in the video I was talking about the quality of the cards that the Saudis have been putting out, and I said I'm X years old, and I said in X years, I said I've never seen anything like it, and the comment section went mad because they didn't believe the age I said I was. They thought that I was older than that age. Where's that light just gone?
It's just gone off there.
Okay.
And I'm going to be right back.
So yeah. Here we go. 28, 26, 28, 29, 40. 40, Jack Lee, whoever that is. Yeah, guys, see, you're thinking along the right lines, man. Yes, thank you. Yes, 20. Okay, now you lot are sending some weird ones in. Let's not go with that. I'm 29 years young. And you know what they say? You're only as old as the woman you're feeling. So, 28.5. Like it. Specific. Nice. Right, guys. We're just getting the extra light fixed up. Reading out the team sheets now. So Liverpool have gone as strong as they possibly can. And let's be honest, bearing in mind they've got an injury crisis on, it's not the worst starting lineup, really. 29 years, 5 months and 13 days. Do you know what? You might be closer than you expect there with that guess. Josh, looking handsome, Joe. What the fuck is your problem? Hey? What on earth? Seriously, mate? Listen. Did you wake up this morning and think, do you know what? I'm just going to be the most annoying piece of shit today? Nah, I'm only joking, mate. You're a good lad. Listen, we're all learning on the job. Harvey Elliott has ramen noodle hair. Yeah, I've been on the Katsu noodles recently. Itsu. They are not the sponsors of this stream, so I shouldn't even be giving them a plug. But I've been on the Katsu noodles. I'm trying to lose weight at the moment because I have got a fight coming up. I can't remember the date, but it's next month. I'm fighting Baby Hulk out in America, in the States of USA. So, guys, I'm going to update you on what's going on at the moment. We're just trying to get some better lighting going on here. And one of our IT guys... Are you an IT guy? Was that how you define yourself? Anyway, he's knocked over all the lighting, so he ain't got a clue what's going on. Right, the game's underway, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God.
I've got it, lads. The game's underway.
Don't worry, guys. It's we're having a few IT technical problems here. Right, so Nicholas Jackson looking like he's starting up top in the number 9. And obviously along that front line, although it's interchangeable for Chelsea at the moment, we've got Sterling, Gallagher, and we've got Cole Palmer down on the right-hand side.
Right, Joey, I'm scooting round.
I've got the glasses on.
Scooting round you. I
don't want to be squinting all stream. Good to have you back, mate.
Mate, great to be back. Yep. I only knocked over 3 lights on my way round, so thanks very much for that.
How many were available to be knocked over?
3.
3. Right,
yeah.
100% success rate?
100%. So what I'm going to do now, mate, is I'm going to put the timer on so the lads can know exactly what time we're on, so they can not spoil the game.
Lads and ladettes.
Lads and ladettes, we're going to have a little pact now. In the chat, you're not going to spoil the game because you will inevitably be in front of us because that's just the way these things go. So we're going to have a little understanding.
Yep.
But as you can see now in the bottom corner here, down here, because it might be down that way. It is, mate. Look, 1 minute. I
can see it now. I can see it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, the time is not going up, he's saying.
Oh, all right.
As in the time's not increasing as we go along.
I've got it. Yeah. This is professional.
Guys,
Can you tell we've done this before?
Remember, Matthew, no, I'm not 27 years old. I'm 29 years old. But we were off that subject now. Let's not talk about me and my age, Let's, or lack thereof.
So what did they say?
Most people thought I was about 29.
Okay.
So that's fair enough, isn't it?
Considering
How
you're
do you reckon
25,
Josh is?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Don't try and mess
Looks
about
like Josh
me.
is a giant.
He is. He's a mountain of a man.
You wait till you see Brian next to us. We look like little children.
Little bit of a mistouch there from Malo Gusto. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Nothing really happening so far.
No.
Does it concern you, Chelsea's recent record in cup finals?
Yes, it absolutely does. And that's why I didn't predict Chelsea to win this.
Is it 5 out of 5 attempts we've failed to win a cup final?
5 out of 6? Because the Champions League. Champions League's cup final, innit?
Course.
I mean,
Domestic
that's the biggest
cup finals.
Yeah, but don't worry about that.
No.
Don't worry about that.
If you said to me now, if oh fuck off, Josh 40. If you said to me now, right, you can win 1 Champions League, but then you win 5 domestic cup titles sandwiched between that Champions League, I'd say yeah, go on in. No problem.
I'd take as many trophies as we can get right now, to be honest.
Barring the two Champions League finals, so barring Munich and obviously barring Porto.
Yeah.
What is the best cup final? Your favourite cup
mate,
final?
That is really difficult. That's really. I'm trying to rack my brain.
Shall I give you mine?
There was a couple of FA Cups there that I really enjoyed. What was the sort of Di Matteo? I'm struggling with
the Di Matteo wasn't the final though, was it? That was the
but as in that era. What was the Dennis Wise?
2000.
I would say that was one of my favourites because that started everything for me. Like, we were.
Did you have the VHS? Road to Wembley?
Oh fuck! I had every VHS imaginable. I had the 5-0 Chelsea win at Old Trafford VHS. I had all of those. What was your favourite one?
I mean, we spoke about it a lot, so it'd be good for me to pick a different one, but I just loved Mourinho's first one, the 2004 Carling Cup. I was buzzing to see us lift that.
Yeah.
We must have played Liverpool about 5 times that season.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, about 5 times, twice in the league, twice in the Champions League, obviously that League Cup final.
Luckily didn't get them in the FA Cup.
We didn't get them in the FA Cup. Who did we go out the FA Cup to that year? We didn't win the FA Cup, did we?
No. Look at Colwell there with the run. He has got dispossessed,
He's giving it away. He's back in for the challenge.
Oh, so he's giving away the foul there. That was interesting because they had the ball.
How do you know, for a stat for you, Josh?
Go on, hit me.
How often, on average, is a defensive player dribble past in a Premier League match?
Per player?
Yeah, per player. How often?
Defensive, are you saying like
midfield to defence? No, midfield to defence.
Dribble past?
The average,
3?
It's about 3 times per match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. That was pretty good.
How many of Chelsea's 11 outfield players were dribbled past more than once against Man City?
4.
0.
Fuck off.
How many of Chelsea's outfield players?
From, mate?
I'm just making them up as I go along.
Okay,
how many of? Not really. I'm not.
Fair enough.
How many of Chelsea's outfield players? Up the rent, boys. No, the rent. We wouldn't want to up it. If anything, you'd want to down the rent on your flat, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I mean, you got to afford to live in a place like this somehow.
You have.
It's not cheap.
Luxury comes at a cost.
It's not cheap, honestly.
Here we go. Ball in the box from Liverpool.
Yeah. We've got it out here.
Who's the biggest miss for Liverpool today? Is it just obviously Mo Salah?
Salah, I would say. It's not Szoboszlai, is it? He's a good player, but wouldn't miss him that much. I mean, you could argue Nunes.
At the start of the season, I was looking at big Dominic Szoboszlai, And
you say it perfectly every time. You really do pronounce the words so beautifully.
I was looking at him at the start of the season, and I was thinking, do you know what? You could end up being signing of the season. You are a bit of a beast.
Yeah. Okay.
And he has been good. But I tell you what, mate,
his goals and assists aren't good. I'll tell you that for sure.
No.
The actual impact on the game.
I think he's gone missing a little bit.
Yeah.
Endo, I think, is a signing that... I think in recent weeks he's had enough coverage that you can't say he's gone under the radar. But I think until like the last 2-3 weeks where I think a lot of people, especially in the media, football, YouTube and stuff, have started to sing his praises a lot more. He was one of the players that I was thinking, God, like, you know, I think people aren't realising just how good Endo is.
What, you rate him, do you?
I do rate him, yeah.
Oh, wow. I
do. He covers a lot of ground, gets stuck right in.
I don't rate him that much. What's he doing? So what is he doing? He's just doing the Makelele role for you. Are you just like...
No, do you know what?
Scoring goals.
Do you know what? Assists, do you know what? You've charmed me. No, he's shit.
Yeah, well, there you go.
He's absolutely shit.
There you go. Thank you.
No, I do rate him when I watch him. I think he's pretty good. I actually think it's commendable how well Liverpool have done. Like, I get that Chelsea have had a massive upheaval and a turnaround on players, but to completely replace your midfield and not just to get it right, because I believe that we'll get it right eventually, and there'll be a lot of ups and downs in the road, but we'll get there eventually. But to get it right in the short amount of time that they have, you know, to be sitting pretty top of the league right now.
Yeah. No, it's they've done well, but I have to say they've not recruited kids like we have. You know, they recruited players that they knew had experience, played in the Premier League in McAllister, knew that they were going to have a very decent option with Szoboszlai. Endo was a complete... I think Endo was their 4th or 5th choice, let's be honest. You know, Endo's worked out well for them, 100%. But I personally think it's more than the sum of the parts with that. Yeah. I think it's Jurgen Klopp's system and the way that he coaches those players that has got the most out of them. And that's why you have to say that Jurgen is such a good manager. All they're in here, Diaz with a header.
There we go.
Petrovic gets
so
it.
Tom Hanley, favourite final, 2009 FA Cup versus Everton. Lamps and Drogba scored. Well, Tom Hanley, I was in attendance for that. I was at that final. Boiling hot day, do you remember? Well, I mean, if you were there, you'd remember it was boiling hot that day. Yeah, it was good. Wasn't Lampard's goal a long ranger? I think it was.
Oh, I miss Lamps. Do you know what's funny? I heard a couple of people talking about recently Lamps coming back as an assistant manager for Jose. That is almost like my dream pairing of a manager-assistant, I would say.
Are you not sort of poaching at the moment? Obviously,
I am poaching. I'm just saying if it was gonna happen. If we had to bring back Jose.
Can I tell you something? I'm not saying stylistically they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny, isn't it? Like, when we've had all the talk of Jose Mourinho, and listen, I will lay my cards on the table now and say I prefer Jose Mourinho out of the two names that I'm about to mention. Not one person has mentioned Antonio Conte. And I think that if you are in the camp of I'm okay with Jose coming back, are you adverse to Conte coming back?
So for me, right, I would rank them this way, and you can tell me if this ranking is fair.
Yep.
I would go Jose.
Yep.
I'd then go Carlo. I'd then think, and I know this is mental, I'd then potentially think about Tuchel. Then I'd think about Conte.
Shall I give you my ranking out
of
those four? I love Jose Mourinho. I love him.
Yeah.
I would go Carlo number 1.
Over Jose.
Yes.
Really. By the way, I keep getting told off about the Jose versus Jose.
Why?
Apparently it is Jose.
Well, we used to sing Jose.
I know. Well, apparently that's wrong. Okay. And then what would you rank the other two?
I would go Jose Mourinho number 1. I'd go Ancelotti number 1, Carlo number 1, Jose number 2.
Yeah.
Would I go Tuchel number 3? I think I would.
Over Conte, really?
I think
After
I would.
what you've just said, you'd be happy to get Conte back. You'd rather have Tuchel back than Conte?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people would agree with that at the moment.
I don't think a lot of people would.
No.
And we spoke about this on the podcast before, but there is a bit of a sort of romanticised outlook. Malo Gusto bombing forward now. Cole Palmer.
Get it forward.
Got to get that to Malo Gusto because that boy's delivery.
Wrong ball. Wrong ball for me. So Cole Palmer's just got it on the inside of the penalty area. Tries to get a pass off. Doesn't do it. Not good. So that was our first proper attack, would you say? I'd say it was. Got a corner out of it.
Yeah. 10 minutes in, first attack. You never really get a high scoring cup final though, do you?
You say that and it's going to be 4-4 now.
What was the... do you remember when Swansea played Bradford in the cup final?
Yeah.
6-1.
One of those cup finals that should never have existed.
There was another one like that. What was it?
Wigan.
Pompey Cardiff?
What was the Wigan one? Was
No,
that
because Wigan had City in the final,
okay,
so it's not
okay.
really like... You know, it's almost... Do you know what Wigan City is like? It's like... what was the cup final? 2004, Man United Millwall.
Your memory of these cup finals, how have you done your research for this? Because I've got no idea. How do you remember all these bloody games?
So basically, I had this thing of my whole life, right? My whole life, I used to be really annoyed because some people are academic, some people are good at, you know, stuff that's going to make them loads of money. I had this knack of having a really good memory of completely pointless statistics and pointless information that was never going to do anything. And then somehow I fucking fell on my feet with YouTube, and all of a sudden all this shit gives me a tiny little ounce of credibility. So
how do you remember the Man United Millwall one? Because that's a random one.
Mate, not only do I remember it, I remember sitting on the sofa watching it. I remember Dennis Wise and Tim Cahill started for Millwall. It was 3-0, I believe. Tell me, chat, if I'm wrong. I think it was 3-0.
Chile. Bang! Gusto's had a shot right at the keeper, right at Kelleher. So bear in mind, they've got their second choice goalie just like us, apparently. Apparently he's a second choice. Joey, what do you think about that? Second choice goalkeeper? Not anymore. Petrovic.
Petrovic ain't second choice? Oh, no.
Fuck that.
That's not good from Colwell.
And they're in here. Diaz is in. On the left-hand side, he's got a chop in against Gusto. He's not gone anywhere against Gusto. What a defender. And he stopped it. Disassi, mate, our defenders, I love them at the moment. There's something about them.
There you go. Great from Caicedo there. And the delivery wasn't great, but you can't win them all.
People saying you can't win them all. You can't win them all. You can just win most of them. We're getting cooked right now, KZs. We kind of are.
Rita. I wonder what her favourite crisp is. When I was a teen, I'd write down every single player and every result. Yep. I used to have that big book. What was that book? Like the
Bible?
No, not the Bible.
The Encyclopedia Britannica.
You know that book with all the football stuff, the football writers, whatever. Oh no! Oh, Petrovic. Good boy. There we go. That's more like it.
The big book. Was it your colouring book?
No. No, no good at colouring. Can't stay within the lines. No. Don't play by anyone else's rules. Guys, who do you think in the chat is our most important player in this game? Because I don't know whether I'm just going along the lines of the Man City game, but it's a bad slip from Axel Disassi. We're just watching a replay back now. Yeah. We will be a little bit lag behind you guys. It's a bad slip from Axel Disassi. And you know what I was ironically about to say? I was about to say Axel Disassi is probably our most important player today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petrovic has been an absolute godsend since coming in. He's been brilliant for Chelsea.
Do you know what? You could do an argument to say that Jackson is probably one of our most influential players today, I would say.
Yeah.
If he's on form and he plays the way that we expect him to play, he could be brilliant.
I was watching George Benson's preview of the game, and he, I'm pretty sure, said he had a feeling that Nicholas Jackson was going to get a winner today.
Really?
Yeah.
We're
doing a bit with George, aren't we?
We are going to do some stuff.
When's he over?
Yeah, we're going to do that very soon.
People love that. I always get asked for George, and I get asked for Yannick. Yannick, I get asked for football therapy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fine,
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah.
Mate, we've got some, for Chelsea, right? We've got some unbelievable creators, I have to say. I really like Blue Lions TV, Nini as well.
Me?
I really like him.
Quite like me.
I like you.
Yep.
I watch you every now and then.
Yeah.
Only when I'm on.
When there's nothing on and it's just like, oh.
Whenever I'm on the show, I'll watch it. But when you're by yourself, I don't bother.
Yeah.
No.
Or when you can't get to sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Put it on
That's true. That's true. Yeah. You do have quite a soothing voice.
Yeah, manly voice, some would say.
Ish.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to go a bit lower to be real alpha male. Maybe in the press conferences that you do, the next press conference you do, you just go like, all right,
God, I forgot about that.
Joey Knight.
These Americans aren't going to understand a word I'm saying.
They're not going to understand your banter, mate.
Are they?
I'll tell you that for
sure.
No,
I know.
There's not going to be any wit going on in that press conference.
I know. There's no one English on the... Oh, there's Most Wanted. He's on the card.
Yeah. You're not going to be bantering him, though.
Not really. I already smashed him to pieces.
But you're good friends. You're good friends, though.
I don't know how many friends I'd keep if I ate him like that. No, he's a good lad. Come a long way.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. I think I have to say he's got balls to get in the ring with. Is it Fox the G? Is that who he's fighting?
Poor man's Joey Knight.
I love the confidence. Can we just talk about that very quickly? You're going to smash up Baby Hulk, aren't you? I mean, Baby Hulk is a small guy, isn't he?
He's 5 foot.
Yeah.
But it's not as much as an advantage as you'd think it would be.
Really?
Nicholas Jackson's running through on goal here. Oh, God.
He's just run under the ball. He's just completely run under the ball.
Shit the bed at the most important moment there. Yeah, Baby Hulk's 5 foot, but I don't think it's as much of an advantage as maybe some people might think it is, that height, because what you got to remember is the smaller man, you've been the smaller man way more times than being the taller man.
Well, you're 11 inches taller than him, so
yeah,
that's a big difference, isn't it?
That's just in basement size.
I was trying to think, chat, how he was going to say what he just said, and he went for basement. And I'm actually glad you used basement.
Do you know my sister said to me the other day?
Why are you talking about your sister? What are you talking about?
Yeah. My sister was in the basement with me, and no, she actually said to me the other day that she loves the Manscaped ads.
Oh, well, they're bloody good. Well, shout out to Manscaped.
Shout out to Manscaped.
If you want to use that, there's a link in some description somewhere. So make sure you buy Manscaped with Joey Knight's link, because they look after you, don't they?
Joey is 5'12". I wish I was 5'12", mate. I'm about 5'6", but
with those shoes that have the wedges in.
Yeah. So, you know, it went against my favour with the old women, but
yeah, but you've got the banter.
Yeah, we're all the same size lying down.
Dear, because I never had to have the chat because, you know, I'm 6'8".
Yeah.
Compared to you.
Yeah, compared to me. Yeah. What do we think so far, 20 minutes into the game? I can see the way the chat are sort of reading this match so far, and they're not massively impressed by Chelsea. But at the end of the day, the most important thing in a cup final, and in most matches, to be honest, is the result. And so far, we're holding out. It's 0-0. Would I like to see a little bit more creativity from us? Yes. But context is everything. At the end of the game, if this was one that we were to hold on for a 0-0 draw and win, if we were to nick a goal on the counter and win...
Yeah. I'd be happy if we went in at half-time 0-0.
Yeah.
I'd take that for sure.
Yeah.
Connor Bradley there with the shot, I think it was. So Raheem's... I'm going to almost do a bit of a player cam on Raheem today and try and figure out what he's done, because I haven't seen him do anything so far. Have you? I haven't noticed Raheem once.
This season?
Well, mainly in this game.
Second half of the season? No, I haven't seen him do much. No. I mean, I feel like it peaked for Sturbo... probably in Man City, didn't it?
Has anyone actually ever called him Sturbo?
No, I think I've started that off.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't know whether that will catch on. Someone in the chat has just said that Eric Ten Hag's been sacked, and that is the best troll of all time, if that's true.
Ten Hag's not been sacked, surely.
I'm looking. Yeah, well, we're getting the banter. I don't think Ten Hag's been sacked, everyone, but it would be good for Manchester United if he was. Just saying.
Yeah. So one of the themes that I saw at Anfield in the game against Liverpool was in midfield we were very lightweight, non-existent, and we know, you know, here we go.
Raheem Sturbo.
Oh!
What's happened? What has happened there?
Oh my God!
How have we not sorted that? So basically, goal scramble there. Raheem did kind of get a shot away.
Great goalkeeping from the
Kelleher,
the lad between the sticks for Liverpool.
So here we go. We were in here. Is this Gallagher on the right-hand side? So Gallagher pulls it.
Galdog Millionaire.
Raheem controls it.
He doesn't control it, does he?
Oh, was that Cole Palmer left foot? He should have slotted that.
Hold on, Raheem Sterling didn't control it.
He
touched
his body.
He fucked it.
It touched his leg.
Yeah.
And then Cole Palmer.
Oh, it's a great save from Kelleher.
And then what has Jackson done? Not a lot.
Oh, that is great from Kelleher, because it's not even straight at him. You know, Anana pulls off a few of them every now and again, and I'm like, well, straight at him.
He's a very decent backup goalkeeper, Kelleher is.
He's not a bad one.
He's a lot of people were saying at the start of the season he was going to get a move elsewhere.
Best backup goalkeepers in the Premier League. I'll start off. Well, he's not a backup. So Sanchez can make it in there. Yeah. I think you'd argue Ramsdale, very good backup goalkeeper.
Well, we're going to sign him apparently in the summer. People are saying that we're interested in him.
Nope.
Okay.
I want Petrovic.
I like that, Ramsdale.
Luis Diaz. Cutting inside, and that's good play. Good play.
I like
from Malo Gusto.
Bravo at is it Bravo? No, not Bravo. That's who's the City one? Ortega.
Yeah.
Ortega, he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
The City are always going to have the best ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
I like him. I like Karius as the third choice goalkeeper for Newcastle.
Yeah. I mean, who's second choice?
Dubravka's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not been looking good for Newcastle at all recently, has it?
No.
That was one of my best moments from this season, was knocking Newcastle out of this cup on the way to Wembley. I think this is the first game, to be fair. Well, no, it's not. Obviously, I didn't go to Middlesbrough away. Don't think...
That's a pretty long commute for you.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been doable.
No.
Right, let's have a little look at the chat. What you guys saying? 599 concurrent viewers. Let's get some more in here. Joey wearing glasses. Yeah, I do wear glasses. I just, on the kickoff, I sit very close to the TV.
You do actually, don't you? Yeah, so you don't need them there.
I don't need them there.
But do you know what? You suit them, mate. You look a bit Clark Kent-esque.
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny, because maybe that's your new nickname. Maybe you just go Superman.
I prefer Tom Hardy in Legend.
Yeah, I see it.
A shootout is a fucking shootout. Wankers, wasting my time.
Maybe that's your next career path. Maybe you need to go into acting.
Right. Well, when I was at high school, I did a drama GCSE.
Yeah.
And
what grade did you get?
Let's not get bogged down in the details. Who says I completed the subject? But I did drama GCSE, and Miss Mac, if you're watching right now, she suggested that
She was a personal favourite.
Miss Mac suggested that I go to the Brit school.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah. Because
I can imagine you and Louis Spence having quite a good connection.
Good little actor.
Yeah. Him dancing, you acting. You know, it could work.
Go on, give me a roll. Janine, I know you love me. That's Barry from EastEnders.
Can you do a quote from Breaking Bad just off the top of your head?
Yes, I can do a quote from Breaking Bad. No, I'm the one who knocks. Is just too obvious.
Can I do one for you? I'll just do. It's just a word. It's just a word. It just goes, Jesse.
Yeah, that is.
Come on, that's it.
That is pretty good.
That's it, isn't it?
I like when they cook all the meth and they work out how much money, and Jesse goes, high five, like that, and he goes, no, and just goes, come on, man. He goes, no. Walter White's an absolute legend. People in the chat, Walter White, hero or villain? Because even once everything's happened, even once Hank's been killed, all of that, I'd still say hero.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry.
He was joking about Hank. He was joking. Hank's fine. I mean, to be honest, Joey, if they haven't watched it by now, for fuck's sake, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean?
What are you doing with your life?
What are you doing? I think Walter was a hero.
Hero. Everyone's saying hero here. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed, mate. Hero forever.
I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hero. Come on, yeah.
He is a hero.
Oh, Jurgen's already fucking complaining to the fourth official. Piss right off, Jurgen, and take your false teeth with you.
Where do you think Jurgen Klopp will land next? And do you think this sabbatical will last as long as people are anticipating?
I think it will be.
I think people are looking at this sabbatical thing thinking like, yeah, Klopp's going to be gone. I don't think he'll be gone that long, man.
How long do you think?
Less than 18 months.
I think it'll be a year. I think he'll miss an entire season. To be fair, this was actually... Caicedo did stamp on his ankle, but completely unintentionally here. He's trying to win the ball. But Gravenberch has just completely rolled his ankle there. He'll be off. If he carries on playing after this, I'll be very surprised.
Gravenberg out on a stretcher. I've just seen in the chat.
There you go.
Jurgen's a villain.
Yeah, Jurgen is definitely the villain. What was the original question? I got too excited about
Dylan, Joey, you should watch Vikings. I've been told quite a lot of times that I should watch Vikings.
No, you should watch Jake. What is it called? Last Kingdom. You should watch Last Kingdom. Unbelievable. Way better than
I was quite into my Game of Thrones when that was going on.
Yeah. House of Dragon. Have you watched that?
All right, let's give you a task here. Game of Thrones. What woman was I most attracted to?
It's easily the Red Witch.
Nope. Oh,
Easily.
no, I didn't like that because she had that pregnant belly. And
no,
she was
you
just...
loved the Red Witch.
Oh,
you did.
No.
Everyone went for the Red Witch.
No.
Come on, get a grip. Come
No.
on.
So everyone loved Daenerys, the mother of dragons.
I didn't like her.
But she was
not
not
a good actress either.
She was not my go-to lady in Game of Thrones.
Right, wait a second. Let me think about it then. Right. So, are you going to go for the Lannister lady?
Yeah, Cersei.
Oh, I was trying to think of her name. Cersei.
Cersei. Oh, God.
She's a bit too old for you, though, mate. You're only 29.
She was a minx. You know what?
I would have gone for the Red Witch.
Yeah.
Even when she turned into the old woman, you still just got to carry on, haven't you? Once she's gone for it.
Yeah. Marjorie. Oh, yeah, I sort of remember that. Chelsea looking raw and nervy. Oh.
A lot of people saying that Gusto is better than James in the chat. That's a good conversation to have.
How do you think? Is there a way that we see both Malo Gusto and Reece James in the team?
Yeah.
Because you've got a lot more of a sensible solution here to that little dilemma that we're going to have upcoming when Reece eventually comes back.
Yeah.
Well,
that was your solution, though. You said that.
No, my solution had a sort of different outcome to yours. I suggested that maybe we'd see Reece in the middle, in midfield. Obviously, he played there.
Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, and I think really that might end up having to be Reece's position going forward because of the hamstring injuries. Do you know what I mean? Like, because he keeps getting the short sprints, I think in the middle of midfield you don't need to do as explosive a run, and you can protect yourself a little bit more.
Do you not look at how good a job Malo Gusto has done over at left back when we've seen him there and think maybe that's the position for him? And if so, we've already moved on one left back in Ian Maatsen. It's very unlikely that Borussia Dortmund don't opt to sign him on a long-term deal, a permanent deal, I should say. I don't think we're going to have 3 left-backs registered at the club, especially when we've seen that Mauricio Pochettino believes Chelsea on the attack here, but wrong ball again. I don't believe that we'll have 3 left-backs at the club, especially when Mauricio Pochettino, thinks that Levi Colwill can be deputised there. Cucurella and Ben Chilwell, what one of them do you think leaves the club first?
I think it will be Cucurella that leaves first, but I could see Chilwell being quite soon after.
Really?
I could, yeah, because I think by what I'm hearing on Twitter, and by all means this could be a complete load of bollocks, but what I'm hearing is that they might potentially be in for another left back, a younger option, a Gusto type, maybe we'll say, and maybe they'll offload both of those guys.
What's his name?
There isn't a name being shouted about at the moment. I think there's a few options. I don't think there's one in particular they're looking at. They really wanted that Barco that's gone to Brighton. He's a young kid, like literally 18.
Did you flush the toilet in there, mate? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Did you wipe? Okay.
Did you dab?
Yeah, sorry, our cameraman's just been for a shit.
Shout out Podcast Rooms.
Shout out Podcast Rooms. Best in the business, but don't always wipe.
That is their tagline.
Yeah.
And if you do want more of that service, there is a QR code in the bottom right hand corner of this screen that they can search for the wipes or the dabs.
So I actually started using Podcast Rooms before I even had a YouTube channel. I think I was doing Podcast Room, which is
there are 2 of them.
Podcast Room. How many studios you got?
There are 2 of them.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, right. No, it makes sense. How many rooms in the property that you've got that you record out of? Oh,
no, there's 2.
Oh,
there's 2.
Is there one?
2.
Is there a wall that separates it?
Yeah, there is a wall.
2 rooms. Oh, okay.
Fair,
Sorry. There's 2 rooms in the podcast room. God,
I know. It should be Podcast Rooms. Maybe you should rebrand it.
Someone give me some strong painkillers. Right. So anyway, getting back to it. Started using them before I had a YouTube channel. I was doing social clips. We had the 1-year anniversary the other day.
1-year anniversary of you doing your first social clip, or the first?
1-year anniversary of me launching a podcast was January the 21st.
No, I didn't know that. Congratulations, mate. That's massive.
Mate. Yeah.
That's mega. Shout out to everyone watching that's been there since the start.
Who has been here from the start?
Yeah.
Not you. Obviously, you've been here from the start. We got the cameraman. He's raised his hand. Half hour into the game, what are we thinking? What is the biggest compliment we can give Chelsea so far?
The biggest compliment we can give Chelsea is we've not conceded a goal.
I thought you were going to say that, and I think that's a little bit harsh, and I'll tell you why. It's not like they've peppered our goal, mate. They've had one or two good opportunities, and we've had one.
And we had they're from a mistake from us, like a
exactly,
slip.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that their team sheet is decimated will always be the caveat to everything that I'm going to say. Yeah. But yeah, like we've had some very good chances as well. That Cole Palmer one for me sticks out. He should have slotted that.
He should have.
Come on.
Yeah, and when you look at Cole Palmer this season, you very much imagine that he would and could. But yeah.
What would you say? What's your sentence review?
I think the back line's been average.
Yeah.
I think the midfield has been average, and I think that the front line so far, I feel like he's offside here, Jackson.
Come on,
Sterling, 1-0.
It's gonna be offside. It's got to be. Oh, so Sterling gets it in the net, but it's not a goal. This can't have been by much. It can't have been by much. So Jackson picks up the ball. He does a very good pass, actually, to Raheem, doesn't he? Was this Cole Palmer's assist here? Oh, that's tight.
I don't know that's offside, you know.
Are we going to VAR this?
I don't know that's offside. We need to check the VAR.
Get it out. Mate, do you know what, though? It's the angle of it, isn't it? It's the angle of it here. We're in front of the play here. They're looking at it, so we're going to get the VAR shout here. As you were saying, though, mate, we've had our chances in this game, haven't we? Come on.
I just had a text from the big dog. He's in the stream.
Yes, lads.
Big bad Brian. Brian's in the stream. He said enjoying the stream, lads.
We miss him. I wish we were doing this with him today.
We do miss him.
I really do wish we were doing it with him.
Like a rose between two thorns.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. And we're the thorns. We're the big pricks.
Yeah.
If Brian's in the chat, let us know if that was a goal or not. I think Brian has got his Chelsea shirt on today. Can I just say?
I bought him a Chelsea shirt.
Yeah, well done.
But I wanted to sort of keep it neutral, so I've just put Jeremy on the back. Played for both clubs.
Jeremy was an unbelievable player as well.
Else?
I've got some soft spot for him.
Who else has played for both? Managed. No,
yeah.
managed.
Managed. That counts. There's a connection between the two. Lewis Hall.
Let's go. Let's go with some Newcastle, Chelsea. Did anyone go?
Did Chris Sutton play?
I'll give you
Newcastle?
one.
Offside.
Denver Bar.
Yeah, Denver Bar is easy.
Denver Bar.
That
Chelsea.
is a joke. Look at that offside. You see that?
Yeah. Well, let's not live in the past, mate. Come on.
Minuscule. Elbow offside. Just piss off with the elbow.
Oh
offside.
yeah. Do you know what? Because do you know what? No, that's true. No, his elbow was offside, and obviously it went through on goal, and he chips the ball up and elbows it in. Then obviously,
it counts.
Yeah. Here he is.
Fuck off. Yes, Brian, with the love in the chat.
Here he is.
Oh, we miss him.
The big dog. I do miss him.
Yeah, we're seeing him tomorrow.
Miss him dearly.
We're seeing him tomorrow. We're going to have an unbelievable chat tomorrow about Chelsea winning this cup.
Yep. Mention you? Oh, okay, I'll mention you. Our fucking idiot cameraman knocked over the light about 20 times and forgot the camera. That good, mate. Mentioned you, yeah. Okay, now kill me now. Say, you can't say that on stream. Self-delete me now.
You've really learned your TikTok slang. Have you got any more? Corn?
No.
You got to say corn.
So obviously being 29, I was never a fan of TikTok before I come on TikTok sort of thing.
You come on TikTok?
I've come all over TikTok.
Cheers to that.
For you page. Cheers, lads. To another good
Cheers
stream.
to coming on TikTok.
So, yeah.
People are now on TikTok, Joey, and they're searching Joey Knight coming on TikTok.
The worst one was I was talking about backing Chelsea to lose a match, and I went to Josh, I just can't bear backing against us. And then he sort of looked at me, I was like, yeah, bear backing.
Do you know what? That's not even some of the worst ones we've done, to be fair.
No. Bear backing's definitely not the worst I've done. I love my daughter.
We do chat some absolute.
Do you know what?
Shit.
Right, 35 minutes in. I don't know whether it's just because we've had a chance, but I feel like the game's sort of starting to level out a little bit now, and I feel like
I'm feeling confident.
In sort of hindsight, maybe not in hindsight, but with the context of how the game's going, Cole Palmer, lovely little spreaded ball there through to the chill dog.
2 shots on goal, 2 shots overall, 1 corners, 4 free kicks. I mean, and then Liverpool is 3 shots, 3 on goal. 7 free kicks.
Can I ask you a question? And at the same time as asking you the question, ask the chat this question.
Yeah, go on.
I'm a little bit underwhelmed by Ben Chilwell.
You don't rate him.
I do like him. I think he's got a good barber. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by Ben Chilwell since his return from injury, and I think maybe because he set the bar so high with the performance in the 6-1 demolition of Borough.
Yeah.
That was lovely from Gusto. That was lovely from Gusto.
He's so good.
Am I harsh to say I'm underwhelmed by Chilwell, or do you think he's just sort of ticking along? Look how far advanced he is now.
I think you're quite harsh on Chilwell because the Chilwell that we remember was playing in a 5 where he basically was a centre forward, wasn't he? He was like that Alonso role, wasn't he?
Under Tuchel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was playing so far advanced, and his game is so different now that I think you're expecting a bit too much from him. I think Pochettino says to his left back, and bear in mind he was playing Colwell there, so look where Colwell was. I think he's saying to him, get forward, but don't fucking take the piss. Gallagher. Oh, that was an unbelievable cutback from Gallagher, nearly Palmer.
Just to go off what the chat are saying here, Chilwell has been a tad underwhelming, but what other options do we have? That's from Bray427. Very correct, mate. Very right, because I'll tell you what, I'd rather an underwhelming Chilwell than an out-of-position Colwell.
100%.
If we're playing a 4, sorry to interrupt you, but if we're playing a 4, is Chilwell definitively a better option in a back 4 than Cucurella?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I think it's a difficult one to say yes or no. I think both of them have their pros and cons.
Well, then in that case, that means he's not definitively.
No, he's not. No, to answer your question, no. But I would still put him as the number 1 left back in our squad right now. And I think the other side of his game that I think you're underrating is the sort of the leadership and the sort of the experience that he has at the top flight in the Premier League for now 7-8 seasons he's played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can underestimate.
So you're going the leadership and the experience of Chilwell. I'm probably going the volume and the bounce of Cucurella.
Bounce of the hair.
Bounce of the hair,
yeah. Bounce of the curls.
Yeah. Oh, football is shit, but he's got great hair.
Would you seriously, in your best 11?
Yeah.
So starting next season, everyone's fit. Who's your back 4?
What, with no more signings?
Yeah, presumably.
Petrovic in goal, Reece James right back. It's hard to know whether I'm going Axel Disasi or Fofana at right centre back, one of the two, and people will be shouting at me now, not because Fofana's done anything amazing, but we really don't know until he comes back how important he's going to be. If we're going on right now, it's going to be Axel Disasi, Levi Colwell.
Yeah,
I would say Malo Gusto at left back.
Okay,
I've seen him there. I'm not like, it's not a thing of me going, oh yeah, maybe we could stick him. I've seen him there 4 or 5 times. He's looked good every single time he's played at left back. So that's what I'd say there. Midfield 3. I would probably go with... I don't know whether I'd pair Caicedo with Lavia and have Enzo further forward, or whether I would go Enzo, Caicedo and Conor Gallagher. Yeah. And along the front line, for me, next season, I would say it should be Palmer, Nkunku, Jackson, and just say, boys, as long as one of you is in each of those positions, I don't really care who's where.
Yeah, true. Someone's going to come in there, aren't they? Like, someone's going to be signed at the striker position. I actually don't... Mate, picking between Nkunku, Jackson and that other striker is going to be really difficult, because Cole Palmer gets in the team like straight away for me.
Liverpool in the attack here.
The post.
Oh, it's off the post. Oh,
Jesus. So who?
Jesus Christ, Fenton.
Was that Elliot there with the header, or was it Bradley? I think it might have been Bradley.
Not important.
Bradley's looks bloody good for them.
He is. He's very good.
He's looked really good.
Yeah.
With that logic, then, would you sign a right back instead of a left back this summer?
No.
You wouldn't sign another backup. Like, if you're going to be playing Gusto week in, week out on the left, would you not rather sign another right back?
Nah, I think between Reece and Gilchrist, and then obviously when
Gilchrist won't be there next season. Gilchrist will be on loan.
Yeah, maybe. When we need the cover over there, we can put Malo Gusto over there, and that's probably his preferred position. Yeah. And also, I think we forget just how good, and I am going to die on my sword here, just how good Cucurella was at right back.
Yes, he looked all right. I think
all right. I think he was pretty good, man.
I think he'll be gone. I think they'll sell Cucurella.
Well,
I think that'll be one of the first ones they sell.
I think his performances have done enough to enhance his value ever so slightly. Are we ever going to get 63 million for Cucurella? Nowhere near. But I think we could get a little bit.
I'd keep him. I'd keep both of those boys. I'd keep Chilwell and Cucurella in the squad. I wouldn't be rushing to sell them. I don't think now we should be doing fire sales every summer. Like there's some obvious sales that we need to do now, aren't there? That we in our video that we went through. There's like people like Lukaku, Kepa. Like just go.
Yeah.
Like we're sick of you, Ziyech. Like
Ziyech needs to go.
Yeah. Like they've obviously not got a future at Chelsea, but
Malang Sarr.
But Cucurella and Chilwell, they have a future, I think. At Chelsea. Like the wing back positions, like we're looking at the moment. If everyone's fit and back and ready to go, we're looking strong.
What was that burger place we had?
What we just had today?
Now,
Honest,
that was absolutely banging. Sorry,
you're just thinking about that.
My mind, when you were talking about Cucurella, all I could think was chicken burger.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want your onion rings?
Oh no. No. I've been told to put on weight by my coach. Quickest 40 minutes of my life. Benjamin, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Good man. Let's
makes a difference from quickest 4 minutes of his life. That's what we usually do. Not with each other.
If that. No, but we're open-minded.
Yeah, we are. Especially when Mudrik's involved.
Yeah. What Chelsea player do you think would be the funnest on a night out?
Can we also can I ask you who you think is the best looking Chelsea player? Because I don't think you responded to that.
Best looking Chelsea player, Levi Colwill.
Would you say?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say Chilwell. You wouldn't say.
If you're going on what a bird likes nowadays,
yeah,
Colwill, tall, good looking, strong, always got a fresh trim. He gets his haircut right below my flat.
Same barber.
No, no. I don't use the ones below my flat. They cut Colwell's hair. They cut what's a Fulham boy? I see him all the time. He's a lot taller in real life.
What position?
Centre mid, doesn't even always start. Tom Kearney.
Oh yeah, Tom Kearney.
They cut his hair.
Yeah.
They cut loads of people's hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the ones below my house. I don't use them. I use Cuts Above, Yule Village. Cuts Above. They're pretty good.
They are cut above.
I went in there the other day and big bad Ross Barkley was in there getting his hair cut.
Do you know what? Ross Barkley has to go in the England squad for me. I didn't answer your question. What was your question? Who's the best on a night out?
Best on a night out in the whole Chelsea team.
Who's got the biggest load of banter in the Chelsea squad?
Doesn't even need to be banter.
Do you know what? Like,
I mean, if you want a bit of Astrid wet wrap round you, I'd probably pick Nicholas Jackson.
I think he'd be. I don't know if he'd be the best on a night out.
That's who I want to.
Do you know who I would say? Cole Palmer, because I've seen a lot of footage of him in nightclubs. I've heard Noni Madueke likes a bit of likes a little nightclub here and there. Obviously, Poch didn't like it, did he?
Yeah.
So I'd go Cole Palmer. I bet he loves it. He's got a bit of a Jack Grealish.
Most boring on a night out. I'll give you the answer. I'll give you the answer. No, I'll give you the answer.
Go on.
Thiago Silva, mate. He's just too worried about what Bell's up to. You know what I mean?
He's drinking the water.
You go, Luis Diaz for on goal.
Stop by Colwill. They're in here, though. How was that?
Come on, Chelsea.
Connor Bradley.
Come on, boys.
With the shots, 44 minutes.
Best on a night out is Noni.
Yeah, I would say Noni.
No super chat. Was there not an option to super chat? I did think that super chat's coming in. I don't think there's an option to super chat. How do we see if there is an option to super chat? So I did think there hasn't been any super chats coming in, but I just thought none of you like us.
Yeah. I think we'll have to do it beforehand next time.
With that money key, would it be?
No.
No.
We'll have to do edit, but I don't want to fucking press anything just in case.
No.
We'll put that on next time.
Noni, good on night out. Robert Sanchez would be boring. Yeah. Carney Chukwemeka might be pretty good. Sturbo, I feel would be pretty boring on a night out.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say he would be good on a night out. I don't think he would.
No.
I don't think he would. I actually, even though this is quite a young squad, I don't think they're that exciting, to be fair. Like, you know, the City squad, when they got pissed up on like after they won everything and they're the most boring team in the world, they actually looked like they had a few characters in their team. Do you know what I mean? They got Carl Walker gets his knob out. You know, Carl Walker gets his knob out in the club. You know, Jack Grealish talking about his calves all the time, getting pissed up. They seem like they got a few characters.
I had a super chat here from Jamie. Will you be continuing during half time or are you taking a break? Breaks are for wimps.
Jesus.
Okay? Breaks are for wimps.
Jesus.
We don't take breaks around here.
I mean, we're watching a cup final.
Watching a cup final, mate. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Q&A at half time. Gonna do a get to know Joey Knight.
Yeah. What do you want to know about me? What don't you know about me by this point?
Yeah.
I don't think there is much, is there?
What was your first pet's name?
Tessa. She was a Doberman. I loved her dearly. First hamster, Fred.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a hamster.
Always gotta have a hamster.
I called him Fred.
Yeah.
Forgot to feed him.
Fred died.
No, he's dead.
Fred the dead.
Yeah. I remember my sister's hamster died, yeah. Chilwell getting in a bit of afters here.
Smack him, son.
Look at Gakpo coming over, giving it to Barry McGuigan. Why'd you neck him, boy? Right.
I'd back Chilwell in that fight.
I'd back Jackson over all of these. Look, Canate, these lot are getting stuck in. Liverpool are rattled. They know they should be in front by now. I don't care whether the squad is decimated. So is ours. You're top of the league. You should be in front by now. And you ain't doing it, mate. So
I really hope we win this game, Joey. I really do. Chilwell with the yellow cards. Captain Chile. Too early for subs. Yeah, way too early for subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, great one.
Is this Dom? The prior? Misha on the bench. Yeah, we haven't really got any sort of real attacking threat to come off the bench apart from Nkunku and Mudryk, really.
Oh, I was going to say, Madueke?
Yeah.
He could come on and make a difference.
Yeah, non-dog.
Mate, we've got... they're talking about their injuries, mate. We've literally got 8 injuries.
Hit me with them.
Carney, Cucurella, Fofana, Silva, James, Badiashile, Ugachukwu and Lavia.
Every single one of them that you just named better than what Salah and Trent. So
yeah, but he's literally
exactly.
I mean, they're classing Bashatic as a player. You know, Bradley Doak, who would not be anywhere near the team. No. You know, don't worry about all those boys. Thiago, they're saying that Thiago is going to get in their squad. He's going to be off to bloody Saudi in summer anyway.
What, if any, changes do you think we need to see at half time? Because to me, it looks. Would you keep it exactly the same? It looks like we need a little bit of a tweak, maybe a little bit more intensity.
What would you change? I wouldn't do anything.
I'd just go in.
At half time.
I would go in, and if I was Poch, I'd say to the boys, listen, kick it in their fucking goal net. Goal hole.
And that is why you are a renowned football coach.
Yeah.
That is why everyone wants you to.
I was right about to kick it in their fucking goal hole.
Is that a peep show?
Yeah. You remember when he's playing football and he goes, to me. So annoying. I was right about to kick it in his fucking goal hole. Peep show was good, man.
I didn't think this stream was going to be an impression off.
Yeah.
When you do that.
I used to do a lot of impressions when I was younger. My mum and dad used to have their mates over. They'd be like, right.
Show off.
They'd be like, right, go out and come back in as Kevin. So I'd come back in, you know, Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, so unfair.
So unfair.
What a couple of losers. Yeah, we are, aren't we, Kev? No, my parents.
And then who would you come in after that?
I don't know. I used to have a few.
We'd love to see.
Do you know what I was watching last night?
As well.
Do you know what I was watching last night? Men Behaving Badly.
That is an old show.
Yeah,
you're showing your age. By
yeah. So no, we had. I was around my sister, and my mates. My sister's with my mate.
Long story.
Long Corey. No, long story. Yeah, so I was around there last night and we watched an episode of Men Behaving Badly.
Classic.
John Chavez is missing Joey's American accent.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we had...
I'm really surprised we didn't piss off a lot of the American audience because we have a lot. We have some unbelievable American fans.
They loved it. Yeah, I like the Americans, man. I'm looking forward to getting out to Nashville. I made sure, basically, in the Misfits contract, because they were looking to fly us back. Can I say this? Contract talks.
I'd be careful.
Be coy.
Yeah.
They wanted to fly me back sooner than I wanted to fly back.
Yeah.
And I said, mate, if I'm going Nashville,
I'm going to enjoy it.
I'm going Nashville. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to go there and spread the night seed all over. No.
No, but, you know, if it happens.
No, but... That camera's not on, is it?
Oh, I can't wait. Are you? The date's public, isn't it?
23rd of May, yeah. 23rd of May.
There you go.
Me against Baby Hulk.
May?
March.
I was going to say.
March, yeah. You know it's my 30th this year, August.
I do. What are we going to do for it?
I want to do something good. I'm not really on Ibiza. Ibiza's not really my thing. I like Tenerife. Really like Tenerife.
Is that what you're going to do? You're going to take your mates out there?
Don't know. Would you and Brian be on it?
I'd come to Tenerife, 100%.
Let's get out there.
I've only been to Gran Canaria.
Yeah.
Not as fun as Tenerife, I've heard.
I prefer Tenerife. Fuerteventura is good for a bit of training.
Yeah.
Tenerife's good, man.
Can you let your hair down in Tenerife?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Casino?
No. I like to part with money knowing there's no option of getting it back.
Okay.
So I don't really like the casino just in case I win. I prefer...
prefer losing it. Prefer...
I'll tell you what. So I was out in Tenerife, yeah. And the next day I was looking on my online banking and I had a transaction. You don't look a day over 21. Yes. Spray 427. Good boy. Yeah, I was out in... No, not with Tom Garrett. I'm fine taking care of myself, to be honest. I was out in... I was out in Tenerife.
You saw pants.
Do you know what? You know that whole dead hand gang thing?
Yeah,
I never got into that.
No, I never got into that. What about the ham thing that Jay did on the In-Betweeners?
No. No, he's a mate of Brian's, isn't he? James
he
Buckley.
is.
I'd love to meet him.
I would love to meet him.
Well.
Apparently he's really sound.
What's the most starstruck you've ever been? Because I've had a lot of time since I started getting into the podcast thing, where obviously, say for example, going and doing bits and pieces of Joe Cole. Did you know I did a bit with Joe Cole?
I haven't heard it. But tell me about it. You know, just my mate.
What can I say? Ask me. Yeah.
The most starstruck.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was pretty starstruck when I met Brian for the first time.
I was pretty starstruck when I met Brian. Yeah.
Mug to say, but I was pretty chuffed to meet him for the first time.
Yeah.
When I met David Beckham, I was absolutely shitting myself.
You've met Golden Balls?
I have.
Oh my!
In fact, that was my nickname as a child.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Who called you it? It's just anyone you told.
Don't worry about that.
Let's not get bogged down with the details,
just
mate.
All those people I said, please call me Golden Balls. When I met him, I was shitting myself.
Really?
I was so nervous. Like, can you imagine? He was.
Why did you meet him?
I met him because we were going into the Man United Players Lounge.
Oh, cool.
And I saw him there.
And this is when Roy Keane refused to sign your shirt.
Fuck Roy Keane.
I
was the most.
Had no character.
Do you know what? I was really nervous to see all the Chelsea players, but meeting David Beckham at that time, he was like the biggest superstar in the world, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'd say him. Who would you say?
Most starstruck I've ever been. Oh, I don't know, man. Not. Do you know what? Like, if you're going on the height of the names and how big a profile.
Do it on how you felt.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like Gazza, George Best. I weren't starstruck for Peter Osgood. I weren't starstruck for none of them because of my age. I didn't really realise how sort of important it was meeting these sort of guys. So I would then say, I feel like people I've met since doing the podcast, I know that there's no time for sentiment. So it's don't be starstruck, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it would have more been like, I'll tell you what, it was JT on my 11th birthday in the Ashley Centre in Epsom. My sister's birthday present for me was she said you can come out with me and my mates. So I went to the Ashley Centre. By chance, he bumped into John Terry, and then she told me until I was about 15 and realised it wasn't true that she had arranged for him to be there that day.
Oh, so she was a liar. Yeah. She was lying and said that she organised the whole thing.
Yeah. But when I was younger, and I met Joe Cole, pretty starstruck. Claude McAlaley in the lift at the Cotform Hotel in Stamford Bridge, pretty starstruck then.
Yeah. saw Di Matteo in a restaurant once, and I was fucking shitting myself.
Really?
I went up to him and asked for his autograph. That's
what was he saying? Was he all right?
He was so nice.
Yeah,
it was him, Zola, and Carlo Cucini all having an Italian meal. Do you know that Italian place they owned, and then David Luiz and William bought it?
Nice. Keep it
Mental,
in the club.
Isn't it?
It's good, yeah.
That is insane.
Tell you who wasn't very nice to me.
Go on.
Damien Duff.
What did he say?
I said, can you sign this for me? And it was in the Copform Hotel at Stamford Bridge. And he said to me, mate, if I sign one for you, I've got to sign one for everyone. But there wasn't everyone there. There was only about 10 of us there.
Oh, my God. What a dick.
You know.
Well, look, mate, he wasn't even that good.
There's always time to make it right, Damien.
I used to fucking love Damien Duff as well.
I loved him too. He's a brilliant player. No, he was a good lad.
Yeah.
He was a good lad.
It wasn't Roy Keane, though, was it? It wasn't as bad as what Roy did.
No, it wasn't.
I couldn't believe that.
No.
I'm still gutted by that now.
What did Roy Keane do?
So went into the players' lounge after a game where Chelsea had done Man United, got a signed shirt, much like.
So he's hardly gonna be happy. You've gone in there in your little Chelsea. You got in there in your little Chelsea kit, wanting to rub it in his Irish face.
Well, you say that, but I didn't actually wear the Chelsea kit for that reason. Bearing in mind, I was going to the Man United players' lounge, and anyway, get in there. Get signatures on an England shirt. So I got a lot of banter about this, but went for an England shirt because I didn't want it to be a Chelsea shirt. I didn't want people to go, oh, I'm not going to sign your Chelsea shirt if I'm a Man United player, am I? Yeah. So go in there, go to all the Chelsea boys first. They are all unbelievable. Every single one signed them. I had a conversation with them all. They were lovely. All of the front of the England shirt was covered by Chelsea players' signatures. It was brilliant. Then went and got the Man United signatures. Again, one by one, went through. Bex got his one. Scholesy went through all of that. Giggsy, all of those guys got all of their signatures. Final one was Roy Keane. And I was so polite to him. I said, please, Roy Keane. Please, Mr. Keane, I think I said.
Hello, Mr. Roy Keane.
Hello, Mr. Keane. Please, will you sign my shirt? And he just told me to fuck off. Unbelievable.
That is bad.
Unbelievable. Look at this. Crack it open, Jerry. Go on.
I'm on the ginger beers. They're not real beers. They're just ginger beers. You got any crisps here?
I have actually. Yeah.
You got salt and vinegar?
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Right. I'd love a packet of salt and vinegar. Thank you very much. Caicedo should have had a yellow. You could probably say that sentence for every single match since he signed. Guys, what do we think of blue cards? And have they completely got it wrong here? Because the card is a yellow. It's not a blue card. Not a yellow, sorry. An orange it needs to be, really, doesn't it? Should be an orange card, I think. Yeah. Right, chat, what are we saying? Enzo walking back was infuriating.
We've got 600 people in.
Oh, yes. Nice.
600.
What would everyone say the most underrated crisp flavour is? Ready salted? Oh my god, I'd hate to be your missus.
Underrated?
Ready salted. Is that a laugh? He probably puts butter on his pasta. Only does it in missionary. Ready salted. No way. No way. I would say Marmite Walkers. Marmite Walkers were very good. Prawn cocktail, that's what the chat's saying. The chat's in favour of prawn cocktail. The reason it isn't orange is for the colourblind people. Is that actually true? Are they having me on? They're having me on. They're having me on.
Joey, do you want some meat?
Well, no, I'm alright, thank you. I went to my mate's 18th party. And I stayed up all night, right? Bearing in mind I'm not a smoker, never really have been. I stayed up all night with his dad drinking Carlsberg, smoking cigars, and eating slices of salami like what you've got there. Came home, whited everywhere. That was when I was 17, and in what 12 years since, I've never had another bit of salami. So, nope. No.
Tell them about those crisps.
Ketchup crisps, I remember them. Everyone's rating the
What about Monster Munch, Joey? That's a good one.
red.
Onion Monster Munch.
Red. Roasted beef's good, you know. Roasted beef Monster Munch is decent. I'd say red Monster Munch was like the elite. If we were going to rank crisps though, top tier. We won't go through all of them because it's a football stream, but just top tier, as in you cannot get better. Are we agreed straight away? Salt and vinegar Walkers go in the top tier.
Yeah, I think they're classic. Yeah.
Okay.
People might say McCoy's.
Yeah, I'd put them both in, just so the same flavour. I'll put them both in.
Okay.
I think you got to put What's-Its in.
I think Walkers.
What's-Its go in there?
Yeah.
Skips? Do Skips make it in?
I think a pickled onion Monster Munch is in my top 3.
Yeah.
I think it is. Because they were so iconic at the time, and it's so different from every other flavour. Like, if you're just going to go salt and vinegar.
Orange Doritos, they got to be in the top tier. Orange Doritos. No? No?
Not in my top 3. Not in my top 3 Doritos. I'd probably go Cool Ranch. Is it just Cool?
Blue.
Blue,
yeah. Yeah. Worcestershire crisps. Question. It's reported Chelsea will evaluate Poch's job at the end of the season. Does he stay if he lifts the cup? Yes.
Do you think so?
Yep. I believe if he does.
He finished 12th.
Remember, the evaluation doesn't necessarily determine a decision that's going to be made in the short-term future. What it determines is probably when the next evaluation is, in terms of, okay, no matter what happens this season, does he get to the end of the season? So say, for example, I believe that behind the scenes at Man United, if the Glazers were even interested enough to do this, they would have said after Ten Hag's first season, which everyone would say was a success, pretty much no matter what happens this season, he stays until the end of next season. Whereas I think if Pochettino was to lift the cup but finish 12th, then they're looking at it, they're going, okay, we're going to evaluate again at the end of the first quarter type thing. So I think it buys him time is what, in a long-winded way, I'm trying to say here. What do you reckon, Josh?
I think his job will be safe until at least halfway through next season. If he wins this cup today and we finish above 10th, I think it's that clear.
What's the worst Chelsea season you've ever seen in your lifetime?
Last season.
Yeah.
Easily.
Pretty bad, wasn't it?
I mean,
because at least the season where we finished 10th, we still stopped Spurs winning the league. So
that was a really good end to the season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't mind that. Wasn't the season we finished 10th, didn't we win something that year as well?
I don't know.
Is he?
Kiss him. What's your cat called?
Binks.
Binks.
Is he drinking the vodka? Is he actually?
No. Although my bag with the icing has leaked a little bit. I should probably clean that up.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Don't worry.
Let me go get a little pizza.
Right. Dasasi and Cole are our best centre-back pairing. Yeah, I'd agree. At the minute, for what we've got fit. Very interested. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Maybe put that ice in there. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that, mate. To be honest, though, mate, like we're the talent. It should be Jamie doing all this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, come on, talent. Call yourself talent.
All the love, Joey and Josh. Thank you very much, mate. Show the cat, god damn it. That's what someone's written in the chat.
Show the cat. Don't even know where the cat is.
Who's your favourite Chelsea player of all time? For me, it's got to be JT.
Really?
Yeah.
I love JT.
Yeah, John Terry. Apart from JT, would we call it a guilty pleasure? I think that's harsh to call him a guilty pleasure. But in terms of what I'm trying to get at here is like a player that's not the obvious. And that for me, you know who this is for me, not the obvious ones. Do you know who my favourite is?
Joe Cole.
I think he's a fairly obvious one. When I say it, you'll be like, oh, I knew that.
Why matter?
No, Ida
Johnson, you have said that before.
Ida Johnson.
I once stayed after the game at Stamford Bridge when I was 10 or 11. And I waited outside for hours. And Ida Johnson came out. And he had with him his son. And do you remember Ida Johnson played for Iceland with his son?
I mean, fun, yeah.
Yeah, right. So his son was our kind of age, to be fair. And I played outside Stamford Bridge with shit football. And I played with Ida Johnson's son, and he was absolutely fucking brilliant. And
Really?
he was about 9. He was absolutely brilliant.
Canada in the chat.
I would say my favourite player of all time Has to be Lamps.
Yeah.
And then for me, it would go Lamps, Didier, and then JT in my 3. And that's nothing against JT, but it's just like defender, innit? Like I'd always rather go for that sort of like goal scorer.
What players in this current squad do you think have the not just the potential, but the probability to go down as club legends and to become club legends? So, yeah, it's very easy to go, oh, you know, Enzo has the potential to. But I can very much see Enzo playing at Real Madrid in the next 5, 6 years.
I can see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so what I'm saying is like, there's the not just the potential, but the probability that we might have them for that amount of time. So the sort of one that jumps to my mind straight. And do you know what? Sorry, before we get into this, I'm looking at this offside now, right? That was not a fucking offside.
It was close. It was really unfair. Mate, we've had so many dodgy decisions like that. Can we also just say that offsides, we just need to get over that. He isn't getting an advantage from that, is he?
Josh washes his hands when he gets out the shower.
I mean, yeah, why not? Better to be clean.
Especially if you've had a wank in there.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that sort of party today.
Well, it might be. Speak for yourself. I mean, other than, to answer your question again.
I did tell you my water bill was high.
It was. Other than Mikhailo Mudryk, obviously. We're not gonna count him.
I would say, and the chat have sort of agreed with this, at the moment, Petrovic.
Yeah, he could stay for a long time. Gusto.
Right, I'm going to be honest with you. When we speak about Palmer, so someone in the chat, Blizzard202, has said current squad, Gusto, Palmer, Enzo. My problem is, I don't know, with the ceiling I see their career going to and whatnot, and obviously this is, would obviously be nullified if Chelsea go on to get back to winning ways and not just winning games, winning major silverware like we've all been used to here. But I don't know how long Palmer and Gusto stay for. And what I mean by that is, when I say club legend, the thing straight away listen, if we were going on of how good they were when they were here, we mentioned Diego Costa every time we mentioned Drogba, but we don't, because he didn't have the longevity at the club that Drogba had, right? And obviously didn't win us cup finals X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, to be a club legend for me, it's a minimum 10-year stay, isn't it?
I think you have to. So that's why I'm looking now for like I'm looking at academy players.
Petrovic.
So I like Petrovic because goalkeepers can stay for a long time. I like Colwill because I feel like they're not going to sell him and they've given him a long contract, and so he seems like he'll be around for a while. And then Conor Gallagher isn't going to be around for a long time, is he?
I don't think he'll be long enough.
So he'll be gone.
Bearing in mind, Reece James has already lifted major silverware, won a Champions League with us. Is he already in the...
He's not a club legend, but he certainly is on the way to being a club legend. I wouldn't say he's a club legend now. You're all right, mate. Still got your shoe on?
Still got my shoes on.
Oh, my God. Get comfortable. Take your socks off and let's just go for it.
I
know for a fact that everyone on the stream wants to see those feet.
Do you want to hear one of my most embarrassing stories? I'm flying from Thailand to Vietnam, and the air hostess comes on the aeroplane and says, "Sorry, sir, you've got to put your shoes back on." And I said, "Why, are we landing or something?" She said, "No, we've had complaints."
You were stinking.
Yeah, but I was backpacking in Thailand.
Oh, fucking hell, no wonder.
Yeah, so...
I can smell it now. It's the crisps. Hazard not legends. We didn't say that.
I didn't say Hazard wasn't a legend. I mean, maybe because we said about spending the 10 years.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, right. I mean, Hazard was... I mean, if you have Hazard's performance, take those over there and treat yourself. If Hazard's performances didn't endear him to the fans, nothing will. It's not always about time spent, is it?
No.
But you want a consistent amount of time.
It's not always about anything that doesn't suit my argument.
Yeah, exactly. Hazard's definitely a legend.
Do you think Ross Barkley
is a legend at Chelsea? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you think he stays at Luton next season?
No. And do you know what? It's the Sun today. We're reporting that he's got to have a bid for Man United. They're going to replace Casemiro with Ross Barkley. Can you believe it? What? Do you know so? You can't say it. You can't say it if you do.
On the stream, aren't we?
Yeah, you can't say it. Joey will tell me afterwards, and I'll just tweet it.
Yeah.
I've heard from very good sources.
My gut says that there's a good chance he goes Man United.
Your gut is saying it.
We call it my gut.
Yeah. There you go. Well, the Sun's reporting it, so we'll just say the Sun is the source.
Yeah. I don't think the Sun would lie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They've never done that before. I think he'll go to a big club, Ross.
Big? What's big? Is Spurs big?
Luton big.
Spurs big?
I don't think he'd go to Spurs, but
I feel like they could do with
call
Ross
them.
Barkley.
I wouldn't call them big though,
because I'm not sure on Sarr. Like he blows hot and cold ever so. It's like leave the cat alone, okay? Sorry.
Leave the pussy alone, Jamie.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Someone call a vet. I'm about to destroy some pussy.
Where were we? Ross Barkley. He could go to Man United and improve their midfield. I'm sorry, he's better than Scott McTominay, isn't he?
Josh and Joey, who was the best player in the first half for you? Best Chelsea player in the first half?
I thought Malo Gusto had some fucking unbelievable moments.
It's just a safe bet to say Malo Gusto.
Yeah, he was bloody good though. Because let's be honest, we didn't really have any real attacking moments of quality. Palmer had his moment, fluffed his lines.
Yep.
Raheem Sterling scored a goal, but it was offside. Jackson, unbelievable pass. I don't think the midfielder's done anything too crazy. So I think you have to go. Gusto.
I think that something needs to change in this second half in terms of we're just not getting any time on the ball in the midfield.
Yeah.
And there's just not the creative flair from the front line.
How would you change it? So basically,
I'd have took Sterling off and put in Kunku on.
I don't mind that sub at all. I would have done Mudryk, but it's horses for courses, really. Isn't
You'd have done him.
I would have done him.
Yeah.
I would have done him big time.
What minute would you put him on in 69th or?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Maybe 66.
Yeah.
Just to go really crazy.
Yeah. I'd have started him from the start, took him off early for an early shower.
An early bath.
Yeah.
Do you know what will be a real nail in the coffin for Mudryk is if he doesn't get on in this game?
He probably won't get on in this game.
Well, there you go.
Shotgun beer, Joey. No, I'm not drinking beer.
Drinking.
I'm on the ginger beer. And anyone that doesn't know, anyone that's not familiar with sort of like UK,
Jean Jabert.
UK
in French.
What do they even call them? Just like high street shops or whatever.
Corner shops.
Yeah. Off license. Yeah. Cans of ginger beer. They're not actually beer. They're just like shandy or whatever, aren't they? They're nice though. I've been told I can put on a little bit of weight because I'm.
You're too skinny.
I've been cutting the weight. Skinny. I don't know if skinny is the word. I'm pretty much an Adonis at this point.
Jacked. We've seen you with your top off. I mean, everyone has at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. Or OnlyFans.
Post naked mirror pics every day. Gallagher!
Get the goal! What's this Enzo done? He's tried to back heel it. Mate, Enzo in the 6-yard box has just tried to back heel it into the goal. Liverpool are back on the counter-attack. What the fuck has he just done there, mate? That was horrendous. What is he doing?
What are your thoughts? What do you think about Gilchrist? I think he's very good.
I think he's really good.
One for the future. He's got the words of, or the backing, sorry, I should say, of JT. And that he's done well to come in and sort of, because that would weigh quite heavy. An absolute club legend saying that you're the next one coming through.
Of me,
that would weigh. Yeah,
it would.
Yeah.
I like him, but let's be honest, he's not going to be playing week in, week out for Chelsea for probably 3 years.
If he used to go on loan,
he will go on loan, 100%.
If he used to go on loan, what are we looking? Average Championship side.
I'd go top.
Pushing for promotion.
Yeah.
Or newly promoted Premier League side.
No, I wouldn't want him in the Prem.
Because what about Leicester? If they came up, would you not?
I wouldn't want him in that level of the Prem. Because Leicester are going to struggle next year because they've gutted their squad. I'd want him right at the top of the champ.
Another mistake from Disassi.
Pochettino's going mental. Well done.
Ball away
Colwell's just done really well. So break again now. This is when you get the.
This is what we need, mate. It's opening up more here. This is what we need.
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
He always goes backwards, Gallagher. That's the one thing that I'm not happy with, his play. He slows it down every time. So Palmer's tried to cross it in here. Goalie's got it. That wasn't quick enough. Like when you're countering, you want to be aggressive. You want to be going for it. We're not moving it quick enough at the moment.
Yeah. All right. I've got another question for you. We spoke about what.
That's ASMR, boys.
We spoke about what Chelsea player would be the funnest on a night out, right?
Yeah.
You're on a night out. Okay, you're getting a few looks from across the bar. Turns out there's, let's say, a couple of Spurs fans over there. They've seen you from the podcast. They want a bit of a vesty meet, right? They're not that way.
What way are we talking about here? Because I'm getting really confused.
We're just in a random bar. We're not in the Vauxhall Tavern.
Okay.
But basically, they're getting a bit tasty with you. They want a bit of fisticuffs.
Yeah.
And you have got the entire Chelsea squad with you. You got 3 men to be able to fight your corner.
Three men for my meat.
Yeah, three men to defend your meat. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to really have to hope that these boys can pull their weight and pull you out of a sticky situation, because otherwise your meat is getting well and truly battered.
Okay, well, I don't want my battered meat very often. Who would I want? I want Disassi, because he looks like he could murder anyone.
Unit, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd want a big, strong, sort of bouncer-esque guy to protect me, and Disassi would be the first one I'd go for. Then I want a sort of a smaller, scrappier kind of player, agile.
Right.
So who would I go for? Maybe Gilchrist, actually. I bet he'd be up for a scrap. And then do you know what? I reckon Gusto's quite good in a fight, actually, as well. I reckon, yeah, because he never gives up.
Throw garlic in their eyes.
He never... Fucking hell. He never, ever gives up. He never, absolutely not. So I'd go for those 3. Who would you go for? Shot.
I would go. Who would I go with? I would have Reece.
Yeah.
Because Reece is a unit and he likes to get stuck right in there.
Yeah.
I think
he's more of a lover though than a fighter.
I think he could. Rough lover maybe. I'd go Reece. I would go with Levi Colwell. He likes to get stuck in there like that.
Yeah. Like that indeed.
And then do you know who I'd probably go with? I'd probably go Jackson,
Yes, I kind of do get that.
What?
He does
25 bookings so far.
He'd get a yellow card on his way in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd get a yellow card.
Yeah.
It's interesting we've gone for 3 completely different players. I think Disassi would be the best in a fight out of our entire squad. Maybe just on weight.
Yep. Yeah. Disassi, yeah. Because he's a bulky lad, isn't he? Disassi. I reckon he could just shoulder barge someone across the dance floor.
I think I'd want him in my corner, 100%. I reckon actually in YouTuber boxing, Disassi would probably be the best YouTuber boxer.
How do you reckon Wayne Rooney would do when he comes into the Misfits fold?
It depends who he's going to fight. Do you reckon he goes for that big fight straight away, or do you reckon he goes for something a bit more?
The rumoured fight, I can say it now on here because Brian's already said it. Rumoured fight was HS.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Really?
If Rooney's any good, I wouldn't mind seeing
it. Would you want Rooney to fight another ex-footballer though? Or would you want it to be another? Would you want it? Mate, would you prefer it? It would
never happen because the level, of stardom and the level he's still playing at now. But just for the World Cup 2006 drama, I'd like to see Rooney and Ronaldo get on. Ronaldo would get absolutely destroyed. Got him sent off.
Yeah, but Ronaldo would get absolutely battered in
Would he though? This version of Rooney, probably on the pints. Ronaldo probably still doing 5 to 10 Ks every other day of the week.
Ronaldo would have the gas, but he wouldn't be able to box.
The gas is... great save from Petrovic there.
He made a meal out of that. He didn't need to do what he did there. I love it when Gusto's going down the line. I always get excited when he's got a bit of space. So I always feel something's going to happen there. We need to get a goal in urgently.
Yeah.
That was an awful shot by
But
Diaz.
at the same time as saying that, mate, I am very much happy and very much content for this to just sort of plod along the way it is.
Yeah.
And if we were to score a 90th minute, it's getting around that time, and obviously the manager, unlike any other match in this match, is going to have the fact that extra time pens could be on the card on his mind.
Yeah.
But it's getting around that time now where I'm looking at things and I'm thinking, let's do something. Let's do something with our substitutes here, because at the moment I'm not massively feeling it.
Can I ask you,
yeah,
and maybe this is preempting something, but who would your 5 penalty takers be in this game? Bear in mind, Nkunku's probably going to come on at some point.
So I'd have Nkunku.
Yeah.
Palmer, obviously.
Yeah.
Chilwell.
Yeah. Gallagher's surely got to be in there.
Yeah, I'm just sort of debating the midfield in my head. So, well, who have I named?
Nkunku.
Nkunku.
Palmer.
Chilwell. My final 2 of the 5 would be Gallagher. And I think I would go... Do you know who I've got a feeling would take one? I really feel Disasi would take one.
Yeah, I think he would be good.
I feel he would. I'm not saying I definitely would go with that. I would say... yeah. I think I would go Malo Gusto.
I like Malo Gusto a lot to take him. I want Gallagher to take one... If we get there, mate, let's just... I honestly don't think I can deal with penalties, to be honest with you. We're seeing a free kick in here. Free kick coming in. Oh, they've scored. Virgil van Dijk. It's a far post header again against Chelsea. It happens far too often, and they're going absolutely mental. It's a really bad time to concede as well, mate.
That's a bit shit, isn't it? Not good.
Fucking shit.
Not good. Sorry, so who'd your 5 penalty takers be?
Yeah, I'm glad we were talking about that just as they scored. Oh, come on, Chelsea.
That's not good.
You know what they're going to do now as well. They're going to dominate possession.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be really hard to break them down.
I would go treble substitution right now.
Someone's saying offside in the chat. It doesn't look like it's offside.
No.
Nah, it's not offside at all.
This fella's been...
Oh, there's a lot of people saying.
No, this fella's been writing it again.
Okay, fine. I don't know where the offside's going to come in. It's definitely not. This is a goal 1-0 to Liverpool.
That, could they?
Oh, checking VAR. How is this going to be deemed offside? What are they checking here? Is it... There was
someone interfering with play could have been offside.
But who? How have they interfered? Carragher wetting himself. Why do they get Carragher to commentate these games? It's so bad. Endo. Who are they? So why is Endo? Oh, is he blocking a defender? Yeah. He blocks Colwill. Oh, mate, chalk it off. Oh, mate, it will be unbelievable if we get this ruled against him. He completely blocks him, and he's pulling him as well. Virgil's completely pulling him. Oh, my God. Please give this. The Liverpool fans will never forget this if this is chalked off. They will never, ever let us live this down. Oh, he's going to the monitor, Joey. You know what that means? He's going to the monitor, boys. Come on. Todd Bowley has slipped a big brown envelope.
When they go there, you'll usually see them overrule the initial.
Yeah. When they've been sent to the monitor, there's only one thing that's happening. And to be fair, he does completely block him here. And Liverpool know exactly what they're doing there. They've practiced that routine. They've stopped the defender from making the run. He's still got his hands on Colwill there, even 2 or 3 seconds afterwards.
I know people will always think that we'll go with the Chelsea side on this, but I do think that... I'm going to celebrate. Is it clear and obvious? No.
Yeah.
It's not clear and obvious. But if you're going to go and have a look at it, you've got to make the right decision. The right decision is to chalk that goal off.
100%. Do you believe that, or do you believe that through blue-tinted glasses? Because I honestly do think that's offside now. Now I've seen it. Because he's still got his hands... Look at...
It's not just the offside. I think there's 2 offences in there.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Liverpool fan on the WhatsApp chat, my friend Tom, who's insistent that it was fine. So that tells you everything you need to know.
Well, he would be.
Wait a second.
Yes! Come on, Chelsea.
Like a goal. Come on. Chalk that off. Do you remember that quote?
What happened last time? Yeah. What happened last time Liverpool got a goal disallowed against us?
Tell me, I can't even remember.
Opening day of the season, do you not remember? Salah puts it 2-0 up.
Oh my
and then
God, yes.
It completely spikes our energy. It puts us back into the game. And now...
Game on.
We've got to push on here.
That's basically a goal to Chelsea. Just call it 1-0.
That is.
Right, anyway, penalty takers, Joey. Oh, dear. I've never celebrated a goal being chalked off more
What
than
is your most underrated, bearing in mind we probably can't sing quite a few, most underrated Chelsea chant?
Celery.
Do you know what my pals always like, because I'll go up there and I just get drunk.
Yeah.
My pals always go, start this one off, start that one off.
Which one do you start?
Do you know what I never fail to get going.
Please tell me it's just Chelsea.
No. 1 Macca, 2 Macca, 3 Macca Lely, 4 Macca, 5 Macca, 6 Macca Lely. Oh, Macca Lely.
I feel like I haven't heard that at the bridge in a long time, so you must not be doing your job properly.
Yeah. Do you know what was a good chant? And it kills me to say it because he's gone now, but... Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
Yes.
Havertz is.
But we don't say his name.
Bang average.
We don't say his name anymore.
Playing well, isn't
he? Well, is he?
Scoring.
I mean, he scored a tap in.
Yeah.
You got to be there, though, Joey, haven't you? You got to be there.
Anyone can do that.
You could.
I might be playing in I might be playing in a match, to be fair.
Really? When? You going to come and do my 9-a-sides Thursday night?
I will, because I need some training. I might be playing with the 5 boys.
Oh, really?
Well, Joel was saying that Rio and Anton might be playing.
Oh, well, then
but if they've heard
so you're the ringer?
If they've heard that I'm up front, I doubt they will. I doubt they fancy it. Getting turned
What, you're playing against them?
I don't know.
I was going to say,
not.
playing with them.
Hopefully not.
Oh, come on. I love this. No, you got to play, mate. I want to see your skills. I've heard a lot about it. I'm
skills,
just say,
plural. I've got one skill.
A step over. And it's not a good one.
No, I do the fake shot, little cut inside,
Yeah. Look at this. He's looking completely at Colwell.
Mate.
This is a joke. Come on. In Kunku time, apparently. Come on, boys.
How are the lads?
How we? I mean, fair enough, he's made that sub. Could you argue, Joey, that he's left that a little bit too late to make that change? Because I honestly haven't seen, and I know I get a load of stick for saying Sterling.
Over an hour of the game to go if we go to extra time, mate.
I haven't seen Sterling do anything. Anything in the game.
No.
But then people
are go, oh, you're pinpointing him.
Yeah.
I don't think you are. I think when you're looking at a front line, we need that sort of...
He's off.
Who's coming off, though?
Sterling is off.
Is it Sterling?
Yeah.
Is he 18, is he?
He's 7. Green on, red off.
Oh, and Kunku's 18.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, he's 25, but,
Yeah, not today for Sterling, but let's...
Gets his old club.
This is the last season we see of Sterling at Chelsea.
I hope so.
Oh, God.
I don't think it will, I think we'll probably keep him for another year. But if we get a big bid, even if we got a 25 million
How big
pound
is a big bid? 25 mil?
I think if we got a 25, 30 million pound bid, they would
Oh, 100%. 100%, but I don't think we get that. I think we could get like 15 mil for Sterling.
That is insane, though.
Who's going to bid 30 mil?
How much did we pay for him? 60 million?
55 or 45. But who's gonna bid 30 mil for Sterling when you got to pay him 300? Yeah, but I don't know if he'll want to go, man. I don't
think he will want to go.
Not sure.
Yeah,
I think if he knows that definitively Southgate isn't going to play him.
Well, he's not going to play him.
No.
I don't even think he goes to. I don't think he goes to Germany.
England midfield.
Do you think he goes in the squad?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't go. England midfield. There's one place up for grabs. We know that. It's behind Bellingham. It's in front of Declan Rice and probably to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Who fills that spot for you? Because I've been going on about Conor Gallagher's the man to do it all season. Tell you what, mate, it doesn't reflect well after yesterday's performance. But Kobe Mainoo's making a real play for it.
I think Kobe got a shout to go. I think he'll be on the plane potentially, but I wouldn't start him.
Kobe or Hendo?
Start him in the Euros. Obviously, Kobe. I don't
Kobe
like
or
Hendo
Calvin?
at all. Kobe. But I wouldn't start either of them. I think Trent starts in the midfield. I think he does easily. I'd rather have Reece James in that midfield.
I think Southgate is absolutely allergic to Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't think he'll play him.
I agree. Do you know the rogue shout, the one that would be the most exciting would be Maddison?
Yep.
I like that as well. Especially if you said to Bellingham, like, drop a bit further. Maddison being in there would be really good. I'd like to fit a system in. Look at Chile getting the crowd up for it. Love that. Who would you put?
Look at Mick Hucknall in the crowd.
I love him. I knew he was a Chelsea fan. Who would you put in that position then?
Probably Kobe Mainoo.
You wouldn't. Not over Conor Gallagher. You'd
No, I'd have Conor Gallagher in there, but...
You wouldn't play Kobe.
Well,
not even
Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher's already got a spot in there.
Yeah, not in the starting 11.
Yeah. He'd be in the 10. Mate, anyone can do it for Real Madrid. His numbers, Bellingham's numbers might be good. I'd like to see him doing it week in, week out for a 10th place Premier League side, mate.
I'd like to see him week in, week out against Burnley and Luton.
Oh! Jesus Christ, Fenton. The sassy popping up at the other end there.
We've had a lot of chances in this game, haven't we?
Loves a goal against Liverpool. That's awful.
He's just need it. He's just absolutely need it. Oh,
Chat's going for Barkley. Ryan Curry.
Barkley is not going to be in that squad. I'm sorry. I'd love
Unfortunately, I very much feel like when Southgate's done, he's done.
Yeah.
Like he ain't the ex that comes back.
Nah, he doesn't. He
You know
doesn't.
what I mean?
Once you're exiled, you're done. Do you know what I'm really annoyed about Southgate at the moment? He just goes for fucking piss ups abroad. Like he went and saw Harry Kane the other day. Like, what are you learning about Harry Kane?
Yeah, I saw he was watching that. There's two England players on that game now. Who was
Eric Dyer.
Yeah, well.
Have you got your Mac plugged in, Joey?
No.
Take your phone charger out over there.
Yeah. Ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
I got punched in the back earlier. It's really hurting.
He's a hard nut, guys. He's an absolute hard man. Whatever you do, don't knock over that light. It's fucking shaking as well. They had a chance here, way over the bar from Gakpo. Who's looking more likely to score, Joey? Honestly, who would you say?
Run a play, you'd go Liverpool, but
Yeah.
0-0 at 70th minute, we'd have both took it, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, look, it ain't been classic Chelsea.
It's not been
But
classic
at this
Liverpool.
point at Anfield, we're 3 goals down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Who's coming on here? Number 42. Let me have a look.
I've got a question for you, Josh.
Come. Clark, a midfielder.
Best football film of all time.
Do you know what? I think you're going to say that I'm biased here because of my answer. But Football Factory was a fucking good film, wasn't it? It was a fucking good film.
Some good scenes in that.
Yeah, some really good scenes in that. Why are they really good, Jerry?
You know, Football Factory came out as I was going into high school.
Yeah.
And everyone knew that it was my sister. Like
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't know,
dropping it in.
the film Football Factory, my sister has a speaking role in the film.
Very good
Basically,
actress.
Danny Dyer loses his virginity. It's like a flashback, and Danny Dyer's taking the V plates off around the back of the bike shed, and him and Rod are both doing these 2 girls, and one of the girls goes, "Hurry up, I'm starving." That's my sister. So
If that's not a claim to fame, I don't know what is.
my dad's in the Football Factory. He's got a speaking role.
Love it. Was he the Millwall fan?
No. My dad voiced the referee when they start fighting on the pitch, and he goes, if you can't behave yourself, we'll just go or something like that. Yeah, cousins in it, loads of my family are in the Football Factory. So Football Factory, yeah, I'd
go Mike Bassett, England manager. Love that film.
Do you know what I would go right up there, like right up there?
I know what you're going to say.
Absolutely brilliant film.
Is
Bit
it
different
Newcastle related?
I love Goal.
Okay,
I love
Goal.
But no, but I did like the birding Goal. You know, the one that works in the hospital. She calls him Pet all the time.
Yeah, he had a soft spot.
Yeah, yeah. Mate, I love a Geordie woman for some reason.
We'll let Brian know.
Sometimes when I'm with Brian, I close my eyes and I just say, heighten the pitch of your voice.
yeah.
And call me Pet.
Yeah.
That's not her. No.
Oh, come on.
No. That's not my sister. That's Cara Twinton. She plays my sister when she's older in the film.
Oh, come on, mate.
Cara Twinton. That's doing for me.
Come on.
I'm not going to say my sister's name on stream.
Exactly.
Listen, she's a good solid 7 out of 10. No. I would say best football film, or one of the best football films, The Damned United.
Yes,
Great
okay. I thought you'd go like more recent and more fun. I thought you'd go for Goal.
Fun, was it? Goal was good.
Yeah.
Goal was good. Bend It Like Beckham.
Bend It Like Beckham was a classic.
What a theme! Like the soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
I like
God.
that.
You make
I'm
me
not a fan of Keira Knightley though.
Yeah. It's a great soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack. What about Green Street? Would you put Green Street in there? So bad acting. Awful acting.
Bother's good.
Bother.
ID, great film. No, that's a lie. ID was a great film. She's the Man, that wasn't a bad film. Yeah, a bit more American. Channing Tatum's in that. ID was a great film.
I don't even know what ID is.
ID, so they're there's 4 coppers, but they go undercover. So Shamrock. Not Shamrock. We are Shadwell. We are Shadwell, the kennel is our home. Shadwell Town. It's got Billy Mitchell out of EastEnders. He's one of the coppers that goes undercover, and then basically, they get too far deep and actually end up becoming part of the firm, which it happens.
It does happen.
It really does happen.
What's that? That's a foul.
That's a foul.
God, Jesus Christ! Honestly, Joey, like watching Chelsea, it takes years off your life. Cole Palmer
kicking and screaming. I've not watched that film.
Live and Kicking.
I've not watched it.
No, I've not watched it either. For me, I originally said Football Factory. I loved Football Factory, but I have to say, Mike Bassett, England manager, for me was brilliant. And I want to rewatch
the problem
that.
is, Football Factory is not a football film.
No.
Is there one football scene? Is there one scene when people are playing football?
Yeah,
I mean,
fair
there
enough.
is. The under, my mate James was in one of the scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's more about
the culture.
football culture. Football culture.
Yeah. You like a Stony, don't you?
I love a Stony.
What is it about Stonies? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get the hype around them.
Really? Yeah, but you like me when I wear mine.
I love.
You?
Well, you always style out beautifully, mate. What can I say?
What is your favourite outfit of mine that I wear?
I really like that beige jumper that you've been wearing recently.
Yeah, that's
That's
nice,
one
isn't
of your
it?
favourites, isn't
I've
it?
been
like
rinsing it.
Yeah.
I've literally
You've worn
fucking
that in about
showered
8
in that
videos.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it off.
That's not a Stony though, is it?
No, it's not. Fucking. Bloody hell, I'm not made of money, mate.
How many Stonies do you have in your collection?
10.
Must have. Fuck off. I was about to say 3.
10.
Do you have 10? Oh, the post! Conor Gallagher, we're talking about Stonies.
And oh my God, what a bit of skill by Conor Gallagher there.
Why did that not
was
go in
absolutely. Oh my God, look at this. Look at
Cole
this.
Palmer,
Look.
obviously, with the assist.
Hold on, wait, was it?
It was a flick. It was lovely.
Was it a flick between the legs?
No,
That's what I thought.
It didn't go between his legs. It was just a little light touch. Fucking hell, boys.
Come on, Chelsea, man!
The post in the fucking Wembley final. Oh, God. We've got a couple of people asking, what is a Stony?
Stone Island.
It's the thing, mate.
One of
it's
the
the
best
thing where
islands.
You have to get the badge in like this. You have to literally go like that. And you always have to sit there like this the whole time. Don't you? You have to literally go like... You have to bend your arm. Oh, fuck off. He's got the trousers.
That's a Stony, ladies and gentlemen.
Would you ever replace the badge and put something else in there?
Oh, no.
You know, like a fucking... You know, I don't know. Like a Zara badge instead.
No.
No. Oh, God. Come on, chat. What was that?
What, like when you was a kid, did you ever wear K-Swiss trainers?
I didn't, mate.
Remember
I didn't.
They had the
I wasn't
reversal
cool
and
enough.
They were like a universal sign of like, I'm in year 4, but I'll throw hands anytime you want. You know what I mean?
You were getting in a lot more fights in year 4 than I was.
That's awful. That was awful, mate.
Is it too early to judge Nkunku? Yes.
Yeah. Too early.
It's not going to be too early when he fucking bags a winner in.
I
have
mean,
to say, I'm really enjoying this, Joey. Are you?
I am enjoying it, yeah.
Even though we're not scored.
What player that we've got on the pitch right now do you think is the most likely to get a goal for us should it come?
I think Cole Palmer for me.
Really?
Yeah, what would you say?
I'd say Gallagher, you know.
Mate, Gal Dog. He's only just started scoring goals though, hasn't he, for fuck's sake?
I said they were coming.
That was high-tech trainers.
Yeah, high-tech trainers, yeah. I was saying about...
Green Flash I loved.
Here we go.
Mate, Gallagher definitely isn't scoring with that footwork. mate, I have to say, we're all over them here.
Just do it bags? Were they a thing when you were at high school?
No, mate.
Just do it bags.
Just do it bags.
Just do it like the rucksack, and it was like the smaller the bag was, the harder you were.
Oh, mate, what was that? And also the tie as well. Why were the ties always so small?
I was a one stripe, man.
Oh, were you?
Literally one stripe.
Was it that bad?
Oh, yeah.
What was the deal with that? Why were you cool if you had a small tie?
It wasn't just a small tie. You had to have a few things.
Okay, tell me. You had to have a lot of gel in your hair.
A lot of gel.
As much gel as you possibly get, and the wet gel.
Black Air Force Ones instead of school shoes. Slits in the eyebrows.
Slits in the eyebrows, 100%.
Slits in the eyebrows. Shape up.
Shape up constantly.
Yeah.
Skin.
Just do it bag. Short tie. Buffers for your trainers. You'd put a little pair of trainer socks behind the tongue of your trainer so the tongue was buffed up.
For God's sake. I wasn't into any of that, mate. I would have got rinsed if I'd worn that at school.
All over it, mate. Absolutely all over it. Do you know what? I sometimes wonder if any of my school teachers know what I'm up to now.
I reckon they're watching now. In fact, I would say Alex, Enzo, for fuck's sake, is actually your school teacher.
They won't be in the chat, but surely, mate, like I went to a very sporty school, yeah.
Yeah.
Surely, at least, like, well, I actually know this already.
Surely
but,
your
the PE teachers surely know
who you are.
Not who I am, but you know
what I do.
Well,
oh, they're in here. Liverpool in here. Diaz on the left. Gusto's got him. Gusto's all over him. Mate, I love Gusto so much.
He's a godsend.
I think he's been so good.
He's a real godsend, that boy.
Was it JD bags that everyone used to wear as well?
Drawstrings, yeah. Oh,
the drawstring bags.
Yeah, the drawstring bags are pretty good.
You had to be pretty hard to wear some of those. Do you think we win if it goes to pens? Are you confident that we win? What was your prediction before the game? I can't remember. What did you say?
1-0 Chelsea win.
Oh wow, okay. Are you confident that we win?
I did say disallowed Virgil van Dijk goal and a Gallagher shot off the post in the 71st minute. So
I'm sure you fucking did.
Backed it as well at even money.
It would have been a lot more at even money.
Nearly won my bet yesterday.
What let you down? Was it Newcastle let you?
No, Everton.
Everton.
Conceded.
What, the 1-1?
Conceded,
what did you say for that game? Everton to win.
Everton to win.
Nah.
I mean, the banker of the day was always going to be Palace.
Yeah, Palace were always going to win. New manager bounce, so it was always going to happen, wasn't it?
I came here to listen to something, but the commentary, and I'm going down memory lane.
Yeah, well, we love memory lane. Come on, mate. It's all about the nostalgia.
Nothing wrong with memory lane.
Yeah. That's my favourite road of all time, that is memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
Used to live there, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Nice place.
Do you reckon memory lane is anywhere?
Well, there's a Drury Lane, isn't there? That exists.
Yeah.
So there you go. If the Muffin Man can do it,
yeah,
so can I.
She's watching a bit of Shrek now, my little girl.
Is she? Does she love it?
Not as much as I do. Oh, have you seen they're making I Am Legend 2?
Yes. And do you know what? Have you seen the different endings for I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but apparently they're basing 2 as if.
Be in it?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But he actually was in something recently where they de-aged him for like, is it like something man?
I don't want to see that de-aging thing. It's a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
Just get him. Just get him as he is now. It's fine. Did you watch The Irishman?
No.
That's a load of shite. Don't watch it.
No.
It's just 3 hours of Robert De Niro going, hey.
What is your favourite film?
Of all time, Interstellar.
Oh, you told me that before.
I loved Interstellar.
Do you remember my favourite film?
Much.
I have told you.
Is it the Godfather?
No. I'm not really big on gangster films, to be honest. I like A Bronx Tale. That's
I can't remember.
Film,
I can't
but it's
remember
not
what
really
he said.
film.
Is it a comedy? Is it a rom-com?
It's a comedy.
It's not American Pie. Tell me, I can't remember.
Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Oh, yes, classic. And you can do the impression as well. Oh, here we go. Gets a yellow card. Canate with the yellow card. How the hell is this 81 minutes, by the way? This has flown by.
It has flown by.
We're just having so much fun here.
Gemini Man, that was what Will Smith was de-aged for.
Oh, was it? That wasn't a good film, was it?
Yeah. Okay, how about this?
So that is your favourite film of all time, Kevin and Perry?
Kevin and Perry, yeah. I like Titanic. Rocky 4.
Can you do Paint Me Like Your Little French Girl? Paint Me Like one of your little French girls, but in an accent?
No. What's the one she does when he goes, I can teach you to ride horseback like a man. And she goes, and spit like a man.
Just you to remember that one as well.
I was leaning way overboard to see the propellers, yeah.
That came out before you were born?
Nah, it didn't. 96 it come out.
I thought it was 95.
Nah, Titanic's 96, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
When did it win the Oscar?
It would have been the 97 or something.
I used to look a little bit like Leonardo DiCaprio as a kid. People used to call me Leo.
1912. Oh, no, not the real. No one cares
Come
about
on, we
the
don't
real.
care about the actual story.
Care about the actual
Here's
Titanic.
Here's a quiz question for you, Joe. I think
1997.
I've asked you this before,
Go
and
on
your
in.
memory is very good. Quiz question, and we'll let the chat answer it as
Yep.
well. Where did the Titanic sink nearer to? Was it Southampton or New York? And I won't say the answer so the chat can guess it. Where did the Titanic sink nearer to? Southampton or New York?
New York.
Right, Joey's guessing New York.
No, I'm not guessing New York. I know New York.
Right, you okay? Right, you're confident.
I'm very confident.
Jamie? Okay, you're going to say New York. Chat, have a guess. Where did it sink nearer to?
While they wait to guess, because we need to.
We're going to score. We're going to score. Oh.
We've got Lord of the Rings. Getting a shout. Love, Honor and Obey.
Right, New York.
New York.
Got a guess.
Where did it sink closer to?
We'll have a few more guesses, and then I'll let you know. So the story behind this question is this was my last question on £1 Million Drop.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
He's
About
been
10
on a
years
few
ago.
things. He's been
About
on
10
the
years ago.
TV for a few
Don't
things.
make the same joke, Joey. We've heard the same joke.
No, I know you. Weren't you on? What's it? To Catch a Predator.
We've heard this so many times.
Yeah.
We won't talk about.
No,
the
I'm
other
not
joke
even
you
calling
made
him a
there.
nonce.
He didn't even
He
laugh.
was the nonce bait.
I was
They was
the
putting him
bait.
out as bait on the string.
I was
Come
the
over.
actor. I was the actor on MSN saying, yeah, I'm 12.
I never done that before.
Literally about 12 years ago, maybe even longer. I was 21. Yeah, 12 years ago. 11 years ago.
Where did it sink
I
closer?
won 50 grand. It sank closer to, you're both wrong, Southampton.
Fuck off. Where did it
was
sink?
3 weeks.
When it off of like
it was
Canada, that was it.
It was 3 weeks into an 8-week journey, so it was closer to.
No. You've
is.
gone on time, not distance.
No. But even distance. Go.
Here we go.
Finish.
Go, dog! I said it'd be the one to
Sake,
score.
For fuck's sake!
Could have just won it there.
We could have won it easily.
Could have just won it there.
This is ridiculous. Oh, for fuck's sake! Gallagher's had so many. We've had so many. Can I get the stats up here? For fuck's sake!
What is your favourite cruise ship or boat sinking?
Shinking. That one where the guy went off.
The captain.
Italian.
Yeah, he was a wanker, wasn't
He was a complete wanker.
They were going to get back on the boat, and he was going, I'm doing it from here. What was that, the
fuck
Concordia
off, I
or
can't even
something?
remember.
Innit?
You're the one that knows all these
Concordia
stories.
or something like that.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Oh, Jackson's in
Here we
as
go,
well.
Jackson.
Go on, Jackson, slot it. Canate's on a yellow card. He's on a yellow card.
Gallagher! Oh!
Fuck, get him off. Get him off. Come on, he should have had at least 2. He was onside. Mate, I tell you what, if Jackson was smart here, he goes to get Canate sent off as well, because Canate's on the yellow. Oh, he's done well to hold it up there, Jackson. So we've had 8 shots, 4 on goals. Liverpool have had 10 and 5, so it's pretty even, to be honest with you. Mate, we've had chances to win this game easily, haven't we?
Yeah, and I'd actually say now, although Liverpool have had sort of dominant spells in the game for 20 minutes here and there, if you were to watch the highlights back of this game, it's been about even when it comes to chances, really. I know they've had the ball in the back of the net, but...
I would say, yeah, but we've had the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Haven't we? That was fucking close. That was just as close. The lack of confidence in front of goal. I wouldn't necessarily say it's lack of confidence. I would just say it's lack of technique, innit?
Mm-hmm.
God. What are these subs? Yeah, they're bringing on people that I've literally never heard of.
Speaking of subs, like, share and subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on. Big up to everyone watching along. This is the first time we've done this together and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's lovely to be on your channel.
It's lovely to be on your sofa.
Yeah, well, there you go, mate. You're enjoying it.
Cheers.
Cheers, yeah. We're here, you know.
Did you ever used to wonder how comfortable the lazy boys were?
I've always wanted a lazy boy.
Yeah.
I've always wanted
That'd
one
be
with
me
a cup
and you,
holder.
wouldn't it? Like Ross and Chandler.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that for the next stream. We'll get a couple.
Ross and Chandler, Joey and Chandler.
Joey, come on.
Joey and Chandler.
You'd be Joey.
I'll be Joey.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
you'd
I?
be fucking Joey, and I'd be Ross probably.
Yeah. Do you think he's the best character, Ross?
No, I think I love Joey.
I
think
Ross is the best character in
Really?
Friends. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. Chandler, by the way. What's his name? Perry.
Mate, when Brian, because we was there, weren't
Matthew.
we? We was doing the kickoff.
Yeah.
And Brian said, "Oh, Matthew Perry's just died,"
Perry,
and I was
rest
like,
in peace.
"I'll tell you what, if we're doing rest in pieces, rest in peace, my nan, but also rest in peace, Big Keith."
Big Keith, classic.
I will never look at a Scotch egg the same.
Emily, my missus, she was saying the other day she prefers the American Office, and that really wound me up.
Do you know what the worst thing about the American Office is? The fact that it's called The Office.
Yeah.
Because it's a brilliant show.
It is a good show.
But I wish they had a different name.
Yeah.
Because it's not The Office.
What's better?
It is
What's better, the English or the American? Say it now, quick.
Easily the English.
I would say
Easily
the
the
English.
English.
Would
But
you
what
say
I'm
the
saying is the American Office is not The Office. It's such a shame because if you're into movies like Superbad, like Knocked Up.
Wait a second.
Old
That's
school.
not his number. Well, sorry, they just showed Chilwell coming on for Colwell, so that's definitely not right. What's going on here? Sorry, go on. Mudryk is going to come on and he's going to score the winning goal. He's and then I want you all to formal apologies. I'm calling it now. Jackson off is not one that I wouldn't have taken Jackson off. But then who else do you take off? You're not going to take Nkunku off. You're not going to take off Cole Palmer though. Maybe Gallagher was the one.
Josh's daddy's on.
My partner.
Substituted on Josh's boy.
That's a very brave shout.
Do you think you're now officially most well known for being the head of the Mikhailo Mudryk fan club?
And do you know what? Like, I like him, but I definitely don't believe it as much as I used to now because I haven't seen him play that often. I just don't know. What
You're
like.
a self-proclaimed Mudryk fan.
Number one.
Who would you say, like my version of Mudryk is? Is there ever a player?
Cole Palmer, like you rate Cole Palmer so highly in like when we do those debates about like who would get in the England squad or like who's the best number 10. You put Cole Palmer up with Foden, don't you? In your head. Am I misrepresenting you?
You completely misrepresenting me.
Fine,
Yeah,
right. I thought you
Foden's absolutely nowhere near Cole Palmer. Absolutely nowhere near. He couldn't hold Cole Palmer's jockstrap, mate. He's. Yeah.
This is going to extra
That was
time,
ironic though, because we was talking about Foden. I was like, I like Foden, but like he gets the third or the fourth. He don't really score winners, does he? Yesterday,
he scores winner. Yeah, classic. Yeah, I.
But then I like it because what my
definitely
podcast
like Cole
mostly
Palmer.
does is it spurs on.
Yeah, it does.
The
You do.
English players to really perform, and I'm not going to say it's in the back of my mind when I say it's great. Yeah.
Mate, the Euros is going to be fun this year. I'm sure we're going
to
to do lots with that. We're going to do lots with the kickoff. I'm really
What
excited.
do you think the plan is? Live streams for the Euros?
I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to. We
Gallagher through on
definitely
goal
do it
here.
at some description.
Mudryk takes it off of him.
Just
Give it to
take
Gallagher. Give it to Gallagher.
No, that was a good ball.
No.
Mate, Gallagher can't score in a fucking. I don't know what Gallagher scoring.
Brothel. Let's put it this way. If he fell into a barrel of tits, he'd come out sucking his thumb.
And you know what? He's never used that one before either. That's completely spontaneous. That wasn't a bad pass, was it?
What's the plan for the Euros?
I think we'll just fucking live stream as much as we can on the kickoff.
I want to.
I
just think me and Ryan should go out there and do absolutely no work whatsoever. Just get smashed the whole time.
Do the football holiday, mate.
And
because
you're not drinking, me and Brian would have to drink enough.
In Nkunku, Cole Palmer, save, Gusto.
Oh
my! We've just had about 4 XG in that one moment.
Yeah, that's why we rank so high on XG. It's just that moments like that, nothing for 9.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I just went a bit light.
Right, come on, Chelsea.
Oh my god, we couldn't buy a goal for 200 million.
Oh, I wish this was in the studio, man. Because if we scored, I'd just be throwing my drink everywhere, smashing the gap up. Obviously, because Because it's at the MSD HQ, I'll sort of behave myself a little bit more.
Oh my God. How have we not won this game? How have we not won it in normal time?
Got to be in it to win it.
Get Colwell on this. Get a header. I would love one of those two boys to score, actually. I really would.
I'd love one of those two boys.
Any of them. Oh no, the counter.
I'd love a head off one of them.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Header.
Remove
your
header.
mind from the gutter.
A quick bit of head from those guys.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to say, mate, cup finals in Chelsea, I just can't deal with it. That was a foul. He's just rugby tackled him. Does our attack have two left boots? Well, if they're both Cole Palmer's left boots,
mate,
then
we're
yes.
winning this. Who's that? Is that? Oh, I thought you was on about these messages on it. I got some fella who sends me some weird messages, man. I just get some weird stuff on Instagram now.
Oh, really? Okay, fair enough. I'm surprised you keep the notifications on. You must be a busy man.
Time it's just like OnlyFans models. Just
yeah. Oh, come on to send you this video.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it last week.
Let's do a content exchange.
Yeah.
No, Elle, leave me alone. God's sake.
You love Elle. You've met her. And you get on with her.
I tell you what, she's a really nice girl for one.
She's a good boxer,
but a very good fighter.
Very
good fighter, Elle Brooke. But yeah, I never really Elle and the other girl on the card, AJ.
Yeah.
I never really like. You know, like
times.
the Misfits things. Yeah. the thing like. You know, like a lot of these guys were really just so happy to be there, sort of thing. Whereas, I was there with my business mind on.
Yeah.
So it was only really once the fight was done that I really mixed and socialised. Say before it, not Logan Paul spoke to a fair bit.
Even the sort of the pre-fight press conferences, you weren't even.
Didn't really mix, mate. Didn't really mix and socialise too much. Spoke to there were guys there, Small Spartan J. I was chatting to a little bit. Foxer G. I was chatting to.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I wasn't doing it, but I just wasn't like. What I'm saying is, and it makes me sound like I'm mugging people off, but some people were so happy to be there.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
but fair enough.
KSI's just walked in. Let me go and try and nosh him off. You know what I mean? It's just like, whereas with me, it's like, yeah, I'm here to box, and then once I've won, then I will chat with everyone. So but we was talking about Elle and the other girl. I hadn't really spoke to either of them, but then once my mum and that come and my daughter come, then I was chatting to them because the kids are always a good icebreaker.
Yeah. I have to say, mate, I'm gutted I had to rush off there because I would have enjoyed.
I was gutted you had to rush off.
It's just
there's a slow-mo shot that the zone play of me dropping Most Wanted. And because the camera's panning round, you can see sort of like Brian sat there looking forward, but it sort of pans off of him and moves round.
Yeah.
And the last person it's on is still you, and you just see you erupt out your seat. It's joke.
I went mad. I couldn't control myself. And do you know what's really funny is because it's the first fight of the night, everyone's sort of warming up, the arena wasn't fucking really loud. And also a lot of people didn't know you at that time. They wouldn't have known who you were. But by the end of it, mate, Brian and I were shouting, we were hoarse. Honestly, people warmed up to you really quick. And obviously the performance really did it.
I was getting comments saying, just to let you know, Brian's a true mate or whatever, because you were sat amongst a load of guys supporting my opponent.
Yeah,
apparently.
we were basically.
And
they
you
were.
lot were just out shouting.
Oh, mate, we didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh, extra time. Here we go. We're going into it. It was a really sort of surreal experience in a weird way because obviously we'd had all of this.
Have you ever had a friend fight?
No, I'd never been to a friend that's fought. Never in a million years. And to see you sort of come out, do the ring walk, go into the ring, and even before you started fighting, it was a bit like fucking hell. How have you got to this point? Do you know what I mean? You've grown so quickly. You then come into Misfits. You sort of really are the star of the show, really. Let's beat no bones about it. You were the star of the show. Not in terms of the billing.
On that night, it was good. And also, what I would say is, in terms of, I sound really big-headed. I've never really seen someone gain as much traction and hype off of a first ever fight that was shown on prelims.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think,
and that's why I can't quite.
But
believe
the connection,
how mad it's
obviously,
gone.
the performance was good, but the connection with Brian obviously does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. There's underlying factors to it, but yeah, man, it couldn't have gone any
but
better,
if you hadn't performed as dominantly and as sort of as showboaty as you did, it wouldn't have been like that. Because the way, just the way you moved and everything was just so composed and professional, and you don't see that very often on Misfits. Like, but a lot of this is no disrespect, there's a fucking unbelievable amount of really, really good fighters on there. I've watched it for a long time, and I've actually been really impressed. And actually, I think the boxing world is kind of realising that a lot of these guys are actually decent. Decent.
We're not saying they're well.
We're not saying they're going to go and actually fight in professional boxing. That's not what this is about. It's about learning the trade, learning the sport. It's like, mate, if you picked up football for the first time and you then literally like 6 months later tried to play in a professional football game, you'd obviously get absolutely destroyed. You'd be all over the place. And some of these
But it's about being able to showcase it on the stage. Like, I looked at the other night, right? Harry Pinero and a few of the others. Harry went out there and done it. I was talking to him the other day about it. I didn't realise it was so soon. So he went out there with like, I don't know many of them, but like Harry Pinero, he was Chunks and them sort of boys and whatever. Philly and Harry, because I watched the highlights of the game, and that Chunks, to be fair, he's a good little footballer, but he just can't run. Yeah. But like all of them, I remember looking and thinking, mate, like you're on a pitch with Drogba, and Hazard, and whatever.
You look okay.
You look all right.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
But
I'm
also,
not saying like cool.
You're playing football. You've been playing football your whole life. That's a very different thing from like playing football your whole life, and then going and playing in a sort of a friendly game to getting boxed.
I started boxing. I started boxing at 20.
Okay, there you go.
So,
and I bet a lot of
and
those
I started
other guys,
football at what? 6.
When did Most Wanted start fighting? Like, I bet there's a lot of people there.
Has he started? He's probably only just waking up. I'm joking. Done a video saying he wants to fight me again, isn't he?
Oh God.
Wants a rematch
I think
with
it's
me.
pretty clear that probably shouldn't happen.
We'll have to knock some more sense into him.
I understand why he's done it, but
I don't.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be punched by you again. Dear. We're watching the replay again now of this disallowed goal. Obviously,
are they still moaning about this?
Obviously, they cut straight to the Liverpool because there isn't any bias in the media at Sky Sports.
Oh no,
honestly, and to suggest that would be insane. Because
there was a quote or something, when it a bad day for football if Chelsea win, Carragher or some shit.
Fuck off, Carragher. We know that there's a procession going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be, if we scored the winner now in extra time, who would be your favourite person to get that goal? Like, who would you be buzzing if they got the winner here? I mean, my one is obvious.
Well,
who would you be most buzzing?
I don't think it's going to be the sort of ones that you're thinking here.
I want to know. Mate, he should have taken that round the goalie on his left.
Do you want to know?
I do, yeah.
This might be a rogue shot. Levi Colwell.
I'd like that as well. I get it. Why? What's your rationale? What's your rationale for
he's a future captain?
Yeah.
I think that when we were talking earlier about the conversation we had in regards to guys that could potentially end up becoming club legends, I'm not saying I think it's going to happen, but with longevity coming through the academy, whatnot, he's an important player for us. I think he's been harshly done by a lot of the season because when he's been played in his preferred position, I haven't seen him have a bad game yet. Has he made individual mistakes? Yeah, he has. But what team that are 10th in the table don't have players that have made individual mistakes? So
he's had individual mistakes in a wrong position. Understandable. Come on.
Yeah. So Colwell would obviously be one. Gallagher, I'd love to. In terms of it actually benefiting us in the long term, what it could do, and look, Kai Havertz scored the winner of Champions League final. It didn't really benefit us in the long term in terms of elevating consistent performances since. But if we were to assume that maybe this would do that, then I'd probably go with Nkunku.
Yeah, I rate that.
But just in terms of like proper Chelsea,
yeah,
probably go Colwell.
Go Colwell. Yeah. Fair enough.
About yourself?
I mean, obviously, just for the narrative and for the clips I would make afterwards, seeing Mudryk score will be probably a life-changing moment.
What would you do?
I think I'd run down Collierswood High Street naked.
Yeah.
And I'd send the video to
Collierswood with her.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd like that. But banter aside,
an Enzo free kick would be nice, wouldn't it?
Enzo, if you're talking about transformational moments for a player, a goal in this final for Enzo would be massive.
Yeah. What is Enzo's biggest moment so far? The free kick against Villa?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that was an unbelievable finish as well, by the way. So I'd like that. I respect your Caldwell shout. I get that as well. Maybe even like a scrappy Caicedo goal, bearing in mind the sort of the history with Liverpool that he has.
Look at that. Look at that shape there, mate. Yeah, when we're looking to move the ball forward, we've got three left back now, and the fullbacks are pushing on.
That's good.
We're looking like
the more aggressive.
Very early to speak. 25 seconds into the second half, but we're looking like we are having the incentive to go and actually win this game.
Yeah. Can you remember?
Yeah.
Mudryk comes on against Newcastle, and remember the impact that he had there. Can you imagine if he gets a last-minute goal in the same way?
I was there, mate.
Yeah, you were there.
Which means I don't remember.
Exactly.
Because every time I go to Stamford Bridge, I'm about 12 changs.
Was that the game where
do you realise when I'm at Stamford Bridge, because I start texting you and Brian, just drunk shit.
Yeah, a load of... It doesn't even make sense. Was that the game where you had the fucking wanker in front of you?
He was behind me. That was Barra.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah. I felt bad and deleted the story because I was mugging him off, but I should have just kept it up, to be honest, because he was just giving me shit all match. And then when, he shouldn't be in the Chelsea end, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I wouldn't do it. Or if I have ever done it, because I have done it, to be fair, like Fulham games and that, I've sat in the Fulham end for when I've been supporting Chelsea before.
I ran past Graham Cottage yesterday. The first time I've ever been there.
You had a run?
Had a run round there, yeah. Had a run. I did a half marathon yesterday. Fucking knees are killing me.
Fuck off. You never even mentioned it, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
I do one sit-up and I don't stop fucking talking about it for a week.
I thought you were being sarcastic then.
No, you actually didn't mention it.
Oh, well, I've got a fucking train, mate. We're running a marathon.
What is half marathon?
21K. 21K.
14 miles?
12.1.
12.1. Would you do that in?
I did it in 2 hours 15 yesterday.
Bad time.
It's fucking bad.
So my fastest ever 5K was?
You're so quick. You are so quick. Tell me what the time was. Was it
probably not
20?
as quick as you think it would be? It was when I put the timer off. The time clocked at 20 minutes 3 seconds. I'm banking that I took 5 seconds. I think it's 1959.
I think you call it. Oh shit! I haven't done the timer. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Anyway, chat. What you lot saying? I'm sort of been in there a while.
What are you saying? Breedable, yeah.
Breedable. Oh, someone commented on my video saying, I get a vibe that you and Josh explore each other's bodies.
It's true. I mean, you can't deny it now.
So true.
You can't deny it.
That last podcast we put up, the 41 minute.
Yeah. We were good there. I enjoyed watching that.
That paid the rent, that one.
That was a fun podcast, though.
My average one does that me and you put up does 4,000 hours of watch time, which is fucking good.
Yeah.
If you think about how many thousand hours there are in a year, 365 days,
insane,
that's 7,000.
I still can't believe it.
So my average one that me and you put up does about 4,000.
Yeah.
That one from the preview of the match, I think last time I checked, it's on about 9,500.
Wow. That's insane.
Great save by Petrovic. You're a fucking daddy. I love this boy.
Mate,
Who even is that had the header?
Exactly. If Sanchez gets back into his team, I'm going to stop supporting Poch. I'm going to be done with Poch. If he does that.
He's getting up there, isn't he? Who is this fake Mo Salah?
Hooing myself right now, Joey. Was that Josh about to say he's training for a marathon? Yes, I am.
Go on.
I'm
Spill the beans.
Running in April in Brighton.
Brighton, yeah?
Yeah. Nice flat one.
Will it be hot by then?
Nah, it shouldn't be too bad.
I'll come down.
Emily's doing it. Yeah.
I'll come down. We'll get right
do it.
on the...
Mate, we're getting a roast afterwards. It's going to be fucking mega.
We'll be getting more than a roast.
No, I'm not actually doing it for charity. I probably should, actually.
We will be getting more than a roast, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, doing that marathons. That's why I'm running all these long distances.
I'm going to try out the Brighton cuisine.
What's the furthest you've ever run in one go?
10 miles.
10 miles.
Nothing.
It's not easy. 10 miles.
Nothing too bad.
Who's coming on here?
I have to really manage my body because I've got the body of an old man. I just pull up injured all the time and sparring a pro MMA guy on Tuesday, so I'm trying to keep fresh for that.
Yeah. What is the sort of the consensus with running when you're a high level boxer?
Depends, really.
What do the pros do? Are they?
Everyone's different. Vladimir Klitschko didn't road run for the last 12 years of his career.
As in, he didn't do any running?
No road running.
So what was he doing then?
Some will run on a treadmill because the impact on the knees is better. Wear and tear on the body is better. Yeah. The problem with a treadmill is my pet peeve is people to put up their run times and it's on a treadmill and it's like, mate, that's bollocks. Doesn't count. Like, you know what I mean? So now I just do treadmill sprints and I do that bike.
Yes.
The legs and the thing.
Yeah, that's a good bike. What was the thing? I always used to watch the Vitor Belfort thing. Have you ever seen that where it's like a Stairmaster but like vertically? Have you ever seen those things where you sort of move your arms?
Yeah.
That was TRT Vitor Belfort.
Oh, that was great there from Palmer. Fuck.
That's Gallagher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a soft one, wasn't it?
Do you think once we get into extra time, they start really like
we're in extra time
easing? No, but I'm saying when we get into extra time, say for example,
Gallagher off.
I'm guessing Caicedo's on a yellow here, is he?
No, he's not.
Is no one on a yellow?
I don't think we are. I don't think we are on a yellow.
That is mad.
I don't think we are on yellows. I mean, they got a yellow. Canate's on a yellow, McAllister's on a yellow, Chilwell's on a yellow, and Conor Badley's on a yellow. That's
my question was going to be, do you think they start getting a lot more lenient with the bookings when we go into extra time? Because it's just like, come on, man.
Knowing the refs' performances against Chelsea, I think they're going to be stricter. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Because basically you had a pick between Palmer and Gallagher, and they've gone for the sort of engine of Gallagher off, which is it's an attacking sub, isn't it? This one.
Yeah.
It's a really attacking sub. So it will mean that Cole will go into the number 10 position, I presume. We need Enzo on. I mean, Enzo's playing.
I'll tell you what.
Chili's on the yellow.
Time moves so quickly in football that it almost feels weird to see Mudryk on the pitch right now. Like, how long since we've seen him on the pitch?
I haven't
he ain't
seen
got
him
off the bench in 5 games,
what
6 games.
Shit ball that was. Petrovic, win it. Yes. Now
love
break.
Petrovic,
no,
man.
I love him too.
Got to be sharp with that. There we go. Nice.
I would have gone the other way.
Overlap. Oh, good stuff.
He's not in the right position there. That's an unbelievable pass. Oh, get onto it. Oh, get onto that. Chili's on a yellow. Mate, this is stressful. There's so much riding on this game as well. Yeah, still 0-0. So much riding on it. Extra time. Everyone is so exhausted. I mean, understandably so. I mean, we don't have the benefit of inhalers.
No.
So...
Then again, they did play on, Wednesday?
Yeah, but, do they...
What percentage of their squad had asthma?
Oh, a lot of them. And a lot of them is recent.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like...
You know what it probably is?
It's all that dust.
Asbestos in Melwood.
Yeah, there you go.
There was a lot of asbestos in that building that I used to do the old pigeon bashing at. Remember I told you that? Pigeon huts. I used to go there doing graffiti.
Can you explain what pigeon bashing?
Pigeon. Oh, we used to throw stuff at pigeons. Oh, here we go. Liverpool chance.
Oh my God!
All side netting.
Bloody hell!
We thought it was pretty lively. Awful haircut.
It's the worst haircut I've ever seen. He doesn't go to your barber, does he?
Haircut. No.
He doesn't go to your barber.
No.
Look at this left foot. He's not even. He's barely even touched it.
Do you know what I'd have done? Took it down, flip flat, round the keeper,
you would.
Drop the shoulder, fake shot, round him, turn round, looked at the crowd, put my thumbs up, back heeled it in.
You would have Rabona'd that.
Yeah.
And you're always a big fan of the Rabona.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Come on, Chelsea, you're playing yourself into trouble here.
That is a foul. Take it and slow it down, Chile. You knew this. I told you this was going to extra time. Can I just say?
Chat, what are we saying? If we get into a penalty shootout here, are you favouring us? Will people look at this as like a resilient effort if we do manage to hold out and then lose on penalties?
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to win on pens,
No, lose on penalties.
I don't think we're going to win it if it goes to pens.
Yeah, but if we lost on penalties, how will this be looked at? Would they go,
I don't think it'd be looked fondly, bearing in mind the injuries, because everything they're going to say now is, we won it, even though we had 15 injuries, blah, blah, blah. Like, if we don't win this, it will be a failure in the eyes of the media, is what I'm saying. Would you not agree?
Yeah, we need to win this.
Yeah.
But we have looked a bit stale in the opening stages of the second half, man. I am a little bit concerned about Nkunku.
Yeah, I am too. He's
but
not
then
really
it's
been in the
harsh
game.
to say it when he's not getting the minutes. It really, really is.
Yeah.
When I saw him come on, against Newcastle in that game where he converted his penalty and obviously Mudryk scored the equaliser that took it to penalties. Yeah. When I saw him come on and glide along that front line, sort of interchanging as well, I remember thinking, wow, man, this boy's good. Yeah. This boy's really
That's what
good.
I mean. Been saying
I'm not saying he's not good now, but he's gone missing a little bit in games of recent, but we could always put that down to the fact that he's probably carrying a knock.
Yeah.
You know, when teams have injuries to the extent that Chelsea and Liverpool do, yeah? Like, do you know what I was doing, right? I looked at Newcastle's side yesterday. They're decimated by injuries, but I looked at the starting 11 and went, the starting 11's all right.
Yeah,
what we don't realise is when you've got that many injuries, there'll probably be 5 of those starting 11, had it not been for an injury crisis, would not have been playing. Would not have been playing, because had it have not been for an injury crisis, probably 4 or 5 of that starting 11 weren't fit enough anyway. But they were on the team sheet. Like Isaac, I don't think he was fit enough yesterday.
No,
you know what I mean?
Like they're 100% playing with an. I mean, Dan Burns said that for ages that he was playing with an actual injury.
We've seen it this season ourselves with Enzo Fernandez. He's been playing with injury. That's a fucking foul. I'll have to foul there.
They're not giving it.
Unbelievable.
What are you saying? Get up, you little wanker.
Shit haircut.
Shit haircut, exactly. Again, doesn't go to your barbers. I mean, we can give him some instructions if we want.
I had a few comments in here on the chat earlier saying about me getting a haircut every other day.
Yeah.
Get one a week.
It grows fucking quick.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And a beard trim.
Do you reckon I'll ever get a beard?
Leave that to Manscaped.
How old were you when you got a beard?
Honestly, about 17.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's probably just
I just
never
shaved
gonna,
it
it's
over
just
and over
never
again.
Gonna happen
I just shaved it like all the time, and then it grew in. We'll get you one of those little derma rollers.
We get on.
We'll get you some minoxidil.
Get onto Manscaped if you can.
Yeah.
Not to tell you your job. But get onto them if you can and say next time you send some stuff over to us, get the little beard roller thing that increases the thing, and I'll do a case study.
Yeah. Or we'll just go to Turkey. And we'll get you to the Turkey beard. Would you go to Turkey to get a beard?
Only Turkey I'm interested in is Turkey I'll shake, my friend.
Would you go to Turkey and get a little? So you had the beard all the way up. Would you get that done? Nah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs the beard, mate? That's what I'm saying.
No. I'd have What would you have done if you were going to have any cosmetic work?
I'd have full body laser.
What's that?
It'd be smooth.
Really?
Yeah.
You just use V. Here we go. Chelsea in the attack.
Oh, what would you have?
Knob reduction, so it stops hitting my ankles. No, I'm joking. What would I have? I don't know. Probably like.
Have you seen that leg lengthening surgery? Where they break your legs and then make your legs longer. Fuck that.
No, do you know what I'd probably have? I probably will, at the end of my boxing career, have to have the nose job. Not now, because it's not broken too bad or anything, but it will probably be gone.
What, straighten because
once Baby Hulk gets hold of it.
He's a strong man. The clue's in the name.
I was annoying my dad the other day and he went to me, I can't wait for Baby Hulk to smash your head in. I went, oh, cheers, Dad. Yeah.
Oh God, they're breaking here. Sorry, we're watching Liverpool with the break. Oh,
my dad actually wants to know if me, you, and Brian want to go to a gangster party with him.
A gangster party?
He just wrote a bloke called Ronnie Field's book.
Yeah,
and basically the book is Ronnie Field was like part of the craze and all that. He's like one of the last sort of living ones of them lot that still has their wits about them.
Yeah.
And they're doing a book launch.
Brian would love that.
Well, they're doing a book launch, and he said, would you, Brian and Josh, like to come? I said, oh, yeah, I'll run it by him.
Yeah, do it. Brian would absolutely love that. And you know what? I bet Brian would find about 8 podcast guests in that room.
Well, because he would love that. My dad always said, ask Brian if he wants Ronnie Field on, which, in Kunku.
That was a good touch. He's in a hole, though.
He was trying to do a little back heel there.
He's in the fucking goal hole.
Yeah. Stick it straight in that fucking goal hole. Yes, Jeremy. Have you ever seen the one where Mark gets personal trainer?
I've seen
it. When he gets a PT and he goes,
yeah.
"Do you want it?" And he goes, "No, I don't fucking want it." He's a legend, Mark, isn't he?
Who would you be in that? Would you be Super Hands?
Nah, I would be what's the one? Oh, what's his name? Not Super Hands. Oh, trying to think of his name now.
Oh, well done. Look at Colwell there trying to stop the play from coming in. We've got two of our defenders right up the pit. Look at Colwell running. He looks like he's absolutely done. Oh, for God's sake. These boys are knackered. You can tell they're knackered now. This is insane pressure. I'm gonna get ready with the clock. You got to keep the clock up to date. The Jurgen clock. Come on, boys.
Do you reckon there's any chance that Madrid could tempt him when Ancelotti goes?
I think that happens next year.
Is it nailed on he goes back to Germany, or do you think we could see him?
No, I think we can see him in Spain.
Has the sort of Erasmus and the pull of PSG now worn off? Like, are people that bothered? Like, say when Mbappe goes, we had all the thing of, oh, they're rich and whatever, and they were mega rich for time, but it's like, no one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. Like,
yeah. They're going for a different strategy now, though, aren't they?
PSG, I think, will now never be that team.
The day that PSG win the Champions League is the day that football dies. I'm sorry.
They'll never win one.
Oh, I really hope they don't, because I always root against PSG. That is the end of the first half of extra time. Have you got your drinks sorted? Do you need any more drinks?
No. I'm driving.
Come on. Driving on the gingers.
I'm going to stick Jamie in an Uber. I can't bother to sit in a car with that fucking camera. Come on, camera. Come and tell them about yourself.
What's your favourite cheese?
Guys, honestly, podcast rooms.
Yeah.
The podcast rooms in Barnes. And where's the other one? Deptford. Bromley. Deptford. Barnes and Bromley. Podcast room. Seriously, if anyone ever watches mine and Josh's content and you think, oh, I like the eye candy, but I tell you what, the room's looking good as well. Podcast room.
Sorted.
Yep.
There is a QR code on screen right now, and you can send Jamie a personal message on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to do that.
Right, chat, what are we saying? What do we reckon? Let's have your thoughts. Get them in now.
We should be 4-0 up, 100%. Mate, the boys do look knackered, don't they? They look absolutely shattered.
Have we made all our subs?
No.
Who's still on the bench?
I wouldn't say you would want to bring on any of the ones on the bench personally.
Really?
Unlike Gilchrist.
Go on, let's go.
Okay, we've still got Sanchez, goalkeeper.
I think
Bettinelli.
he could do a job at right back, could he not?
Exactly. Bettinelli,
look
another
at
goalie.
These lot.
Look at those
it's like
legs.
The Walking Dead out there.
Chaloba.
Yeah, Trove could come on.
Alf.
Yeah.
And then these guys, Turlen and G.
I've got no idea who they are.
Exactly. So I don't think anyone's coming on. I mean, they could bring on a defender on if one of the defenders is gassed. Right, chat. I want to know, and I want to know, Joey, again, prediction now. Not who you want. Who's going to get the winner for Chelsea?
If anyone's going to get it, it'll be Nkunku at this point.
Okay.
And let's predict now, out of our men on the pitch who will be taking penalties. So Cole Palmer has probably only been left on this long because he's going to be taking a penalty. Because I actually think going on form, not form as in this match, but just like going on
penalty guy.
What Poch normally does. Someone normally, he's not bringing him off, is he?
He's gonna. It looks like he might be bringing on Chaloba, which I don't know who's he. Oh, is this Kwanzaa they're bringing on? He can't
be bringing off Cole Palmer when we've got penalties on the horizon. But yeah, so Palmer will take a pen. Madueke will take a pen.
Yeah.
I honestly think Disasi will take a pen.
I think so too.
I really
Chilwell
do.
Will take one.
Chilwell will take a pen.
Mudryk will take one.
Yeah, I think Mudryk will take a pen.
Yeah.
I think he will. Yeah. So that's your 5.
Yeah.
Who's most likely out of them 5 to miss?
Mudryk.
Nah, you'd probably say Disasi, wouldn't you?
No, Disasi's mentality.
Do you think he just put his foot through it?
Just smacks it, yeah. And for me, those are the best penalties when you just smack it.
Yeah.
Keep it on target.
Smack it where?
Smack it. I always go low, personally.
I would just go straight in the fucking goal hole.
Why did I not predict that was coming? Right. Timer's coming on. Smack it in a fucking goal hole.
Straight in that fucking goal hole. Oh, they were just doing one of those man-ons.
Guys, can we get a like in the chat for this scoreboard? Because fuck me, unbelievable scoreboard. Is that not the best looking scoreboard you've ever seen in your life?
That is good. How'd you get that on there?
Very professional. Sky Sports, mate.
Nice. Sky Sports who?
Exactly. Who needs it when you
got?
I've
not been asked to do the old what's it called yet?
Fan cams.
Is that what they do?
What was it called back in the day? It was called
fan cams. Was elite. Wasn't it
was elite. It actually was pretty
wasn't
good. It was way better than the actual
fan
commentary.
cams. What was it called?
It wasn't called fan cams. It was called like fan view or fan.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Zone. Fan zone. No?
Something like that. Yeah.
What was it called? Yeah.
Chelsea players 2 sprints away from pulling a hammy. Probably right.
Disasi would take a Maguire 2020 Euro final pen.
He would. He 100% would.
That's how every pen should be done.
Look at that tackle from Caicedo there, and he gets fouled. Oh, God, come on. This is nerve-wracking, isn't it, mate? Fucking hell.
Yeah. We've done well, man, to hold out this long, but...
No, don't say it like that.
Break the curse.
Don't say it like that.
We've won our last how many penalty shootouts?
Oh, don't say that. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know the stats.
We won against Newcastle.
I don't even want to know the stat.
We won against... I feel like the last penalty shootout before that was the Super Cup.
We didn't win that then, did we? We didn't win the
more recent one we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
That's a yellow card then. Get him. And he kicked the ball away as well. That's 2 yellows. Let's see if he does it. So that's 1 yellow. Now let's book the other one for kicking the ball away because that's what he's just done. If they don't do this, the consistency in refereeing is gone.
That's a yellow for the shirt pull.
That's a blue for the shirt pull. Simbim. He's got a yellow. Who the fuck is that? Like, they've literally got their youth team out. We need to beat them. We need to beat them in extra time.
I would love it.
I would love it.
Do you know what I always used to think? That was a Geordie accent. It's
no,
not.
It wasn't. Where is Kevin Keegan from?
He's not from Newcastle.
Where is he from? I don't even know where he's from.
He's from like Yorkshire.
I need some confirmation of that.
He's from Yorkshire.
Where is Kevin Keegan from? What? We're near Joey. We're in. Enzo, pass it. Pass. Cut. He's going to cut. He's going to chop on his left.
Always does.
No! What are you doing, boys? Like, we've had so many fucking chances to put it in the goal hole, and we just haven't done it.
Go on, in the goal hole, in the goal hole, in the goal hole!
Show him. Starboy. He's won the corner. Come on.
Oh, fuck off.
Come on. He's won it. Look at that. Look at those tats. Don't you just love those tats he's got? Look at those butterflies.
Mate, someone's
He
just
gives-
said,
he gives me
by
butterflies.
the way, who's let Carragher narrate this game?
Exactly.
The bias is so clear.
Exactly.
I completely understand that because this is on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is when people get in my comment section and go, the bias is so... You're on a Chelsea channel.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's quite
me.
clear. We're literally wearing our Chelsea shirts. Oh, God, what has he done there? Come on, Gusto. So seductive. So seductive. He's done
How
that
old do you
before.
reckon
Angelina?
Not Angelina Jolie. What's her name? What's the seductive one? Nigella Lawson.
She must be in her 50s now. She must be 55.
Wouldn't stop me. She's lovely, wouldn't she? Great
You
bit.
definitely want her to make the dinner for the dinner party.
Great bit of crumpet.
Oh, dear. We have fun. You don't need to shout down the microphone.
What's that, Serge?
Oh, come on, Chelsea.
Crisp questions.
Okay, give me... Come on.
Give me 2 discontinued crisps.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you one. Go on then.
Oh, I've got one actually as well. Knickknacks.
Knick-knack's still going?
What?
In South Africa, knickknacks are huge.
Oh, okay.
I didn't,
well, I didn't ask about
in
that.
South
Yeah,
Africa.
yeah. I did. Well, we did it. The question wasn't globally.
God, I didn't realise I was going to need to be so
T's and
specific.
C's.
Rain Man.
Was it?
Okay. Best microwave meal.
Jesus. If you say Rustlers, I'm going to literally end the stream.
Mate, honestly.
Don't say Rustlers.
The old school Sainsbury's all day breakfasts.
Come on,
reminded me of micro.
Smack it.
Oh, go on.
Oh, come on in, Kunku. Get on in.
I like aeroplane food, to be honest.
That's insane as well. But you're flying first class these days, though. You're on the caviar.
What is your favourite discontinued chocolate bar, lads? Well, I am going to get to that, but let's start off with non-discontinued current chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Elite.
Go on. Well, you go first and I'll answer.
Let's see if you can tell me what I think an elite chocolate bar is.
No, he's not going to say a Bounty. I think you're going to say a Snickers.
No.
Terry's chocolate orange.
What did you say?
When I say it, you'll be like, oh, I could tell you like that.
Boost bar.
No one's named.
Whisper.
No. Well. White Kinder Bueno.
White Kinder Bueno.
Easy white chocolate. White Kinder Bueno, and I like a Milky Bar. Do you know what?
See, these are road shouts.
Mate, mini eggs.
Yeah, everyone loves mini eggs. Why does everyone love mini eggs so much?
I'm eating at the minute. There's McVitie's are doing a little 160 calorie energy bar type thing I've been eating. I like white grenade.
Yeah,
bar.
white grenade. Grenades in general are good, actually. Yeah. I like those.
Got some shouts in the chat. Mars, Lion.
I love a lion. Lions are great. That's a great one, yeah.
Mars.
Oh, Chaloba. Come on, mate. Who's he coming on for? He's coming on for Chilwell. To be fair enough. Is Gusto going to go over to the left now? That's your favourite position.
No, doggy.
What is your favourite position? Fucking hell.
Reverse cowgirl, me on top. No. No.
We've had some absolute stinkers.
Mini egg, yeah. Mini egg. Milky Bar untouched, yeah.
I like a mini egg. Ooh. For me, it's...
What do you call someone that won't share their chocolate? Mini egg. No, it doesn't.
Doesn't quite go.
I didn't word it.
It doesn't
right.
quite go, no. But I respect that you tried.
What is the fastest type of pudding?
Oh, for fuck's sake, tell me.
Scone.
He literally saw that in a Christmas cracker.
Let's not get bogged down with the details, mate.
Oh,
Petrovic,
God.
you absolute fucking beauty. Straight at you, but still.
Pause.
Lunch bar.
I was saying pause.
Okay.
I would say, by the way, my favourite chocolate bar is Dairy Milk with caramel.
Yeah.
Or a Galaxy
I'm not into
caramel.
caramel.
Ooh.
So, if we're going discontinued, then
I don't. What's discontinued?
like
What's
they
one?
don't make them no
Give
more.
me some no, but as in, give me an example.
Okay. You can
can't even
only
think of one.
you can only get a white Kit Kat in Spain.
I wouldn't. That's not been discontinued. Yeah, White Kit Kats had to say we could have bought it in the UK before. Now we can't.
Well, it sort of is. If I said to you, if you went, "Oh, I'm going to get some chocolate from the shop. What's everyone want?" and I went, "White Kit Kat," you go, "No, I can't get it."
Yeah, but
You
discontinued.
wouldn't wouldn't book a flight to Spain and go and get it, would you? So I would.
I probably just wouldn't eat it. They're doing white digestive biscuits now. Have you seen those? They actually look quite good. Yeah, the drink was that the white chocolate one? Yeah, actually, that's quite good. Can we? Trent said, "Can we stop talking about chocolate bars and start talking about the game, please?"
No. My channel, I do what I want.
Oh dear. 5 minutes or so left, Joey.
Don't talk to me unless it's about discontinued chocolate bars. No.
I can't think of any more.
Yeah, sorry guys. 5 minutes left. I'm pretty much just hoping for pens now.
I'm not because I
You're not?
can't deal with the pens for the pressure.
You did back.
I did back pens,
Backed
and I said
it to go the whole way.
and I
Chelsea
said
to
something
lose.
else about pens, but I'm not going to mention that. And if I did do that, I wish I'd put some money on it.
2012, 2013 Chelsea kit is beautiful. Yes.
Yes, it is. Can you see that? Petrovic, unbelievable save. How has that not gone in? Petrovic, unbelievable save. What has he done, mate? How is this? How have we got this guy?
He's brilliant.
He's literally come out. No, we paid about 50p for him,
Stumbled.
and we're paying him about 10 quid a week.
What do I always say, mate? We stumbled upon a recipe for success.
Look at
Oh,
that.
have you ever wondered, you know where that little box is of yours in the bottom right-hand corner
Yes,
on your TV?
yes.
Have you ever wondered what the pint glass is?
It means you can only watch it in a pub. Sorry, I've ruined it for you.
Brainiac.
Yeah. But what does the rectangle mean? Only for telly.
Only for telly, is that actually it?
Must be. The one that I always want to ask, I never knew the answer for. Do you know when they show in the top right corner when they've got the like weird thing that like is black and white and it rotates round?
Oh, it's when the adverts are
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
That's boring. We've talked about it over and over again, but it does seem like now.
Oh my God, I'll tell you a good one, right?
God, tell me.
Not
please.
chocolate bars. I'm talking about things on TV, right?
Yeah.
You know, like when sometimes in daytime TV, like before we had every channel under the sun and whatever, they would have the sign language girl or man on in the bottom corner.
Can you speak sign language?
Yeah.
Go, tell me your sign language. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one we all know, yeah. This probably isn't even right.
No.
Yeah.
I know the international sign language of love. I used to when I was like in
we won't do that on the stream.
I just give them the O and then I go. Come sit on my lap and talk about the first thing that pops up.
Like, he is Jay. Like he actually is Jay.
You always say this to me.
You
No.
are Jay.
But
are.
I will say when I was at high school and In-Betweeners came on, everyone was coming up to me going, "Fuck me, you're like that, Jay, aren't you?"
Yeah, you are. You are. Except for the bullshit. You're not really a bullshitter.
No, I am.
But yeah.
Give it a few years.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it a few years till you find out my sister was never in the Football Factory. No, she was.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on here? Oh no, for fuck's sake. 3 minutes left. It's over. Let's have a look.
Fuck's sake, man.
No. The chat is calling it. Let's see. Corner comes in. Timicas on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I should say. Virgil. He's done it. Virgil has scored. Header. They're not going to be able to chalk this one off. They're going to celebrate for about 10 minutes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Poch is going to get sacked in the morning. Fucking hell. Chalk it off. Who's run in front of the fucking ball now? I don't like Virgil. We could have signed Virgil. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
When?
We could have signed it. Apparently Conte wanted him.
Conte wanted Lukaku, no?
Yeah. Come on, boys. How much time are we going to have here? We're probably going to have 4 minutes of extra time, max, I'd say. Oh, fuck.
That's it, done.
It's such fine margins, isn't it? Because it's like last minute goal. If we take it to pens and we win, Poch looks like an absolute hero. And now, Mudryk bicycle kick pending. If we fucking get a bicycle kick from Mudryk, I'm going to go mad. It's so obvious. Who's the sassy shouting at here? He's shouting at Mudryk for missing the header. Don't think you can blame Mudryk there, can you? It's soft from him. I
mean, whether or not, Mudryk misses the header, he's up against Virgil van Dijk running at pace. Yeah. It's not what he was brought in for, was it? You know what I mean? And I'm the first to normally stick a bit of stick into Mudryk, but yeah, man.
Yeah. Right, we've got to go for it now.
A lot of potch out comments
which
now.
It's just like, oh, fucking hell, we'll have that. We'll have a look at that one. Oh, fucking hell. So much was riding on this game. Are they going to look at this?
I don't think so. I don't think they are. Nah,
it didn't hit his eye, didn't it? Oh, come on, boys, whip this in.
Pressure on now, mate.
We've literally got one good chance
for everything
left.
here.
3
minutes.
Piss
fucking.
They
took 5 minutes to celebrate.
They were celebrating for 5 minutes. He's just hit the ball away as well. What a cruel, cruel game this has been for us. We had our chances to win it though, mate, as well, didn't we? Shitter. This is brutal. We lost to a B team. We basically did as well. The players they've got on the pitch right now are kids. Absolute kids. They're going to take their time with this. We've literally got one opportunity left.
I don't even know if we've got that, to be honest.
Yeah. We can't sack Pochettino for this performance, can we?
Yeah.
Can we?
Nah. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I'm not going to look at the chat now because I'm going to give the next 2 minutes, time. Jurgen's looking like he's fucking on cloud 9 as well.
You would be if you was
you
Klopp.
would be.
Here we go. Malagusta on that left-hand side now. Just about keeping it in.
There's no one even in the box,
it's hit and
really.
hope now. I don't know how we got so many players back behind the ball.
Yeah.
This shouldn't even be a 2-on-2 now. Let's just be through on goal. We should be piling everyone forward.
Don't clip his legs there, Cole. That was so stupid. Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Fuck's sake. We don't worry. If Liverpool win, we don't update it. Fuck.
What do we reckon now, chat? Poch in, Poch out. Does it change all that much? I mean, look, if you think about it in terms of a 90-minute match, off the back of a draw with Manchester City, we draw over 90 minutes with Liverpool, impressive win sprinkled in there against the likes of Aston Villa, and maybe not so impressive in the performance, but the Crystal Palace win wasn't a bad one. What do we reckon?
I'm not going Poch out for this. This is such fine margins. We could have easily scored one of those chances that we missed. Our goal conversion is absolutely appalling. What's he blown up for here? That's
absolute
weird. Like, this is so close. We had so many chances to win this game. How can you possibly say that the manager should be sacked after this? I just don't get it.
Oh God.
We've got to win a few games now to get into Europe.
Even worse news for you, mate. Wolves won today, so we're now 11th.
Yeah, well, we've been 11th all season, so I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah. Who would replace him is a good one. Who would replace him? I mean, Jose is available.
Does Jose win us this cup final?
Jose. Probably, yeah. Probably. The thing is you've got to score the opportunities. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're not getting the goal in when you've got sort of one-on-ones. It's over. This is like, come on. It's done. Jurgen Klopp, first trophy of the season. He wins it. He's celebrating. Brutal, mate.
What a load of shit.
The way that they did it as well. I mean, they've taken us to extra time.
Listen, I think it's very hard when we're feeling so deflated as we are now. But the boys ran themselves into the ground. We did hold out for the best part of 120 minutes against Liverpool. Yeah. You can say what you want about it being a B team, Liverpool. They still had Virgil van Dijk on the pitch. They still had Konate on the pitch. They still had Robertson on the pitch. Had some good players, man. McAllister.
They did.
Ultimately, was it their strongest team? No. But even if that was the team that they'd played this entire Premier League season with, they'd still be higher than us in the league. They'd still be 5-6 spots higher than us in the league, probably. Yeah. Rather than 10.
For me, though, it's a tale of, rather than Liverpool's brilliance, and, you know, they've won the game, so you have to give them their credit. But we have had so many golden opportunities to win that game. I can think of 5 opportunities where we've had shots away that we should have converted. And it's another game where we haven't finished our chances. Yeah,
it is. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Ultimately, we got to dust ourselves off and go again because we have got, what is the next game?
It's the Leeds FA Cup game on Wednesday.
The Leeds one. Hopefully one there to restore a bit of positivity. We speak the question about Pochettino's job, and it's probably one that will be asked by many in the media. It doesn't mean that we're calling for his head or anything like that, because I don't think we are off the back of that. As you say, it's fine margins. Yeah. Tell you what, mate, if we were to go out to Leeds... it would be dodgy times for Poch. We'd be in trouble. And you know what now? The pressure is
even more on Poch than it ever was, because we need to get up that table quick.
Yeah.
And if we don't go up that table, I don't think it will be actually mid-season, but at the end of the season, he's going to be.
Oh, mate, if there's no domestic cup in there, and listen, we've still got the FA Cup, still a lot of good teams in it. This was a golden opportunity here. But if we go out of that FA Cup and we don't secure ourselves a top 8 finish, there's going to be some serious clamours for his head. We're going to discuss it all in the post-match review.
Yeah.
Really, really good first time doing the live stream here.
Loved it.
Pretty good, wasn't it? So we'll
Really
definitely do a few more of these. Guys, the live stream today was brought to you by Podcast Room. They have studios for all your podcast needs. It doesn't need to be sport, anything like that. It can be anything. They've got studios in Barnes. They've got studios in Bromley. Yeah, so check them out. Obviously, this is going out off my channel, but a massive thank you to the big dog, Josh Aveste. His channel is just Josh Aveste.
Josh Aveste. Just search Josh Aveste.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And we will have another live stream for you very, very soon. We're going to work now on banging out a little post-match review so we can get that up straight away.
See you then.
See you in the next one.